Throw your motherfucking hands.
Get 'em high.
Yeah. Welcome back to the 1 a.m. pod, man. I'm Rashad Milligan, joined here by my co-hosts Jelani and RB Mo. Fellas, how are y'all doing tonight?
Man, feeling blessed and grateful, man. You know, you got out of back-to-back Bible studies. You know, shout out my boy Rashad, shout out my boy Ephraim. You know, so you know, feeling the word running through me right now. You know, how you feeling today, Jelani?
As the YouTube viewers can see, me and my brother, my guy, we, you know, that's how you know we locked in, because we didn't plan this. I just happened to have a Carhartt beanie on, and he had one, like, you know, near him. So it was like, you know what, we just gonna twin it out today. You know, like in school, like you had a twin day someday. You know, we doing the twin podcast day. So one day Rashad gonna have one, and we just gonna do like a triplet episode of us all wearing the same fit or whatever. But I'm good though. I'm in a relatively good mood right now, so I'm cool. Rashad, how you feeling?
Man, you know, hey, everything is everything. Channel going well. 1.6 million views in the last month. What the heck? I ain't know. I feel like NBA YoungBoy in the P.
I ain't mean to cut you off. You said 1.6 mil.
1.6 million views in the last month.
That's between the shorts and the videos.
Yeah,
that's dope. That's 1.6 in a month.
Yeah.
That's real dope. It's a lot of it's most. I'm gonna give my boy we ain't even gonna use the soundboard. I'm gonna give him a real life round of applause right there.
No, facts. And then as he gets to that, I want to say happy birthday to my boy Rashad, man.
Oh wow, bro! This is a podcast moment where I do feel bad because I didn't know, even though I don't think Rashad told me on my birthday either, so we good. I don't feel as bad because we both know the love is there either way. It's just everybody be having real life stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? So happy birthday, my guy. Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. I just know Jelani's birthday is in November. Is usually like somewhere maybe near Thanksgiving break, and then like I know the last two birthdays we have tried to do a pod on that day, and he's like, "Yo, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's my birthday," and then we don't do a pod on that day. So
that is I'm actually surprised that you well, so it's a Tuesday, so it ain't like you could really be super outside, but like I'm surprised you ain't doing nothing tonight.
No. My birthday was yesterday.
Oh, that's even worse. No.
Yeah, you get.
But I knew it was in January though.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, I think everybody, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, know they people's, like, you know what I'm saying, months. Like I mean, I know Mo's day, but Mo and I go back to 6th grade, so that's different.
Mo is April.
Yeah,
exactly. See,
April 10th.
10th. Okay. See, I was gonna say 25th. I would have been off right there.
And then my boy David, from Georgia State, David Deacon Shealy, Game Day Grace Pod, another great podcast, over there with Corey. His birthday is February 10th, and I remember his because David in college used to wear a Falcons customized jersey with the number 10 on it, and it was Shealy. And so, like, the 10 jersey, his birthday on February 10th. That's how I remembered it. Yeah, all of my other friends, I know the months, but I don't know the days.
Nah, I feel that. Yeah, I know a good bit of my friends' birthdays.
No, I know the July 28th, but I only know the July 28th because my mixtape came out that day.
Thanks.
Like, I know July 11th, Trey, and I know Trey's because it was his Twitter name for like 2 years, July 11th. He like never changed it. So that's how I remember Trey's.
That used to be a thing on Twitter, like
you change your name to your birthday around the time of your birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
I got this boy Ryan that I used to go to Valdosta State with. He's the one who
shout out to Ryan.
Shout out to Ryan, man. He uploaded the Nene video, Jelani, and
Oh, classic footage right there.
Yeah, and Ryan, his name on Instagram used to be Ryan K. Smith 777. And he always just says 777. He's like, 7, that's my lucky number. I almost drowned on July 7th. July 7th, my birthday, 777. So I know July 7th, that's his birthday. Everybody else, I do not know y'all's birthdays, the dates. I know the months. I know the months for everybody. But I do not know the days for anybody else. I don't even know the days for my nieces and nephews. I know the months though. July, December, and February.
Yeah, it's like you gotta have little things. Luckily, like friends that I have who birthdays are close to each other, that's how I remember it. Like I know like Mike is June 1st, and then like exactly like a week later is Ephraim. And so Ephraim's birthday is the 8th. And then my homegirl Leah's birthday is the next following day, the 9th. And then Anthony from way back when, not in the win, but the other one that used to be.
Anthony Nguyen's birthday is my birthday.
Yeah. But the other Anthony that I used to kick it with, his birthday is May 1st, and then David Williams' birthday is exactly a month after that. Exactly a week after that. So his birthday is the 8th. So it's like little stuff like that I'll remember because they're like so close to each other. But yeah, if you just got a random birthday, like, yeah. But
I think Tally, shout out Taliban. I mean, what's his name now? It's CEO Tally. My bad. That disrespectful. I was saying the old name Tally. Don't want no disrespect. I was just saying the old name. CEO Tally. His birthday, I think, is the same day as Dennis's. But I'm not sure because it might not be the exact same day. December 14th?
I thought it was the 19th.
Okay, all right, never mind. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not complete. I want to say it's the 9th.
Okay.
Actually, it might be the 14th.
Because I always knew it was like really close, if not the same day as Dennis's, my stepdad.
Right.
Shout out Dennis.
Yeah, shout out Dennis.
We had a couple of viewers in here, and I meant to take advantage of that, but they'll come. But it'll be like another random point of this 2-hour pod where it'll be like 2-3 people dropping in because the channel popping right now. But when that moment happens, I gotta remember to do what I want to do. So y'all just keep me on track. Yeah. Where'd you guys want to start off with? T.I., like you guys had the hats on, obviously when you think of Patch, you think of T.I. Santa hat. But y'all think about him shaving his head and going back to rapping?
No, I just find that talk about him going back to rapping is funny, but like that being the first topic, him shaving his head is like, yo, that's no. I get what your overall point is though. Yeah, no, it's I hope he don't fully like completely give up the stand up thing just because I like.
We got 3 people in the building. My bad, Jelani. We got 3 people in the building, man. Hey, look. 1 a.m. Pod is at 9 subscribers on YouTube. Go search up 1 a.m. Podcast right now. We need 10 subscribers by the end of this episode. Who's going to step up? Close the doors. We got 5 viewers in here. We need one of y'all to subscribe to the 1 a.m. Podcast right now to get us to 10 by the end of this episode. Close the doors. Cash App. You ain't even have to give nothing. You could subscribe for free. I appreciate y'all. All right, let's get back to the episode. Yeah, T.I. shaving his head.
Yeah, no, it was it was no. I mean, like I was saying, like I don't want him to fully stop doing the stand up thing just because I like the idea of. I thought it was dope to see like a rapper that was at the top of. He might not be at the top of his game now as far as popularity, but he was at one point at the top of the game, and for him to at this point of his career to be like, all right, I'm gonna go do something else. I thought that was kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? Even if the reviews for the stand-up special might have been kind of mixed. So like I do hope he does, keep doing stand-up or whatever. But yeah, no, I mean T.I., he a legend. Like he anytime he hops in the booth or I might not listen to like a full T.I. album in 2026, but like it's still dope to see the legends still being active, you know what I'm saying? And now he can go back to rocking his fitted, at any angle he wants to without the hair in the way.
Yeah, I haven't. I saw that he released something, but I haven't heard it yet. But yeah, I mean, I'll give it a listen. You know, to see what it's talking about. Um, if well, at least listen to the first few songs. If it ain't really what I'm trying to hear, then we'll keep it pushing. But it's crazy, man. I guess the comedy wasn't working out. I saw last clip I saw him doing comedy. He got he wasn't booed, but it was very awkward on stage. But hopefully, he get back on track with, all his ambitions. But hey, shout out to T.I., man. 2026, man, we bring it back like it's 2016, you feel me? And so I guess T.I. got the memo.
I was like, I already gave my thoughts on this, but I said I didn't like it pretty much for what Jelani said. It's like, bro, like I'm all for doing what makes you happy. Like, I think comedy honestly made T.I. happy. So it's like at this stage of his life, what more can you accomplish in rap? Like, you've done Mercedes-Benz Stadium during the Falcons games. You've done State Farm time after time after time again. What more can you do in rap? Like, you've reached the pinnacle of rap for T.I.'s career. Like, you performed at the Grammys, Swagger Like Us. You won Grammys. Like, you're solidified. At this point in your life, if on the older side, kids all grown up, if you want to just grow your hair out, become a Rastafa and do stand up and get booed for it, but it makes you happy, do that, bro. Like, it was a lot of people that was like, nah, T.I., this ain't it. Go back to rapping. Like, we want to hear raps. And it made me think of Andre 3000, to be honest, because it's like the same thing that I was saying to Andre, like, bro, like, put the flute down, bro. Like, just go back to rapping. But it's like, if that what makes Andre happy, bro, that's what makes him happy, dog. And I mean, who am I to be like, stop doing that, bro?
Yeah, but getting booed in comedy, like comedy is one of them comedy, like it you don't really see comedians pop off in their 20s a lot of the times, because comedy is one of those things where it usually takes them 5 to 10 years of like being kind of, I ain't gonna say being trash, but like 5 to 10 years of, you might suck at first, and then after 2 or 3 years you might get good, and then it takes like 5 to 10 years to get kind of really good at comedy before you even get any attention. So it's like the only thing, he's at a disadvantage, obviously, though, because he's T.I., so he don't get to go through the awkward phase of bombing at like an open mic night and then going home and then coming back the next day, like most comedians get to. So, but yeah, no, it's dope to see. I mean, it's cool anytime the legends come out and they still decent. Like, I haven't heard the song or whatever, but I heard the snippet. I don't know. He didn't put out an album or nothing like that. I think he just put out.
He ain't put out the album yet, but the album, the snippet, and then the single he released after that was Pharrell. So I don't know if the album is Pharrell, the whole album is Pharrell, but excuse me. From what I gather, I think that's what it is. His last album was good. The joint he released during the pandemic, it was good. The one with the song with Damani on it.
What was it called?
I liked it. I don't know what the song is called, but Damani's on there. I like the album. I mean, I didn't replay it all the time. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you and say like, yeah, this song made my playlist, but it was a good album. It was like around the time where I was just listening. I was trying to listen to as much as I could because we were just in the crib. But he released out. It was like I remember T Grizzly was an album I enjoyed that I listened to one way through, and then Young Dolph before he passed. It was all within the same time frame. They all released. I just remembered it. Listened to all those stuff at the same time.
I think the tape he dropped in 2020 was Dime Trap.
Who
that sounds familiar.
Yeah, T.I. But yeah, I mean, I feel like if this is still a passion, excuse me. So Dime Trap was 2018. So But if it's still a passion of his, and I said I haven't heard this song, but if he does drop a good body of work, then I'm not mad at it. The Libra, that's what it would call. But yeah, I'm not mad at it. But so and I get it. It's like, bro, you didn't accomplished everything, but at the same time, it's if this is still the love, what you are passionate about, and you can still perform at a high level with it, then I say continue to do it. So we let's see how it pans out. Realistically, he's not finna. I don't see him going platinum. I don't see this ain't finna be a 100K first week sales, but it could still be a good body of work that can be appreciated. Cause, well, I was about to say Killer Mike. That's like saying Killer Mike, you done everything at this point, realistically with rap. But so you wouldn't tell him that to be like, bruh, because if we heard Killer Mike was dropping the album next week, you wouldn't be thinking like, bruh, you done did everything already. What more you want? So I think, as I said, if it's still a passion and if you can still perform at a high level, then I'm all for it. So I'm interested to hear how it sounds. I'm gonna check it out at least. If hopefully it's good, So shout out to T.I. But now that we're on the topic, what's your favorite T.I. album?
It's crazy. I've never sat and listened to. I know a million. I know a million T.I. I know all the singles, and then I know a bunch of songs from his albums that weren't singles. I know a bunch of album cuts, but I've never actually sat down front to back and listened to a full T.I. album. And it's crazy because I saw it all happen. I literally, besides we weren't living in Georgia when his first album came out, 2001, but we moved back to Georgia summer 2002. So yeah, I saw everything from basically trap music on up, and never. I don't know why that is, bro. Because I had a Ludacris album and listened to that front to back, and a bunch of Jeezy albums, a bunch of Gucci albums, but never front to back listen to a T.I. album, which is crazy.
Nah, I feel you on that. I definitely, growing up, I was a big T.I. fan. But it's tough for me to say which one is my favorite realistically, because I wasn't outside during trap music and urban legend. I noticed the songs off of it, but I think if I was outside or really just tuned in with him during that time, because I knew some of those songs, but I wasn't really tuned in to where it's like, man, this was, of course I know Rubber Band Man and 24s and all that stuff, but when I really, really tapped in, I feel personally was around what was that?
King.
If you go back, yeah, King. Yeah.
King was such a big, he was so big around this time, you didn't even have to listen to the album to know these songs. He was the biggest rapper in rap at that exact time.
Nah, facts. And when he did the T.I. versus T.I.P., I'll never forget the promo when he was on the tour bus. He was T.I. was talking to T.I.P.
Yeah, that was a whole era, bro. He was, yeah, it was just from that 06 to 08 era of his career. He was at bare minimum, he was no less than the second or third biggest rapper in rap around that time.
No, in fact, what was on No Mercy? Because I remember that album too. That was the last go down. It's the third row.
I think not Nola. Welcome to the World with Kanye was on there. What single?
Poppin' Bottles. That's why I know that song, because that's the one with Drake.
Wait, what single? I'm trying. What single was the single off of this?
I just to be honest,
Get Back Up. That was with Chris Brown. I remember that. Yeah, T.I. had an era where and I'm not making fun of him at all because we all humans. But
It's hilarious. How dare you sit right?
And when you got to get back up. Yeah, I remember that.
But I think the biggest song off of that was Popping Bottles, for real.
That was the era when he was going to jail every year, and then he would get out and he would make like a motivational song about getting his life back together. Not to make fun of him. Yeah, I remember that. That beat sounds like 2010.
Nah, facts.
Remember when Gambino rapped over it?
Nah.
I didn't know he rapped over that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
He had a New Year's freestyle to it. It's on.
See, that
Who had
was,
You mean out of like all three of them?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say Gambino, bro.
Nah, facts.
T.I. was on. He was on Drake Fancy that same year too.
Yeah.
T.I. still had hits up until like 2000.
Nah, but
14,
man, I
15,
mean, like you guys said, bro, from 2003 to 2008.
Yeah, I'm saying like 03 to 08. No, he
Bro,
was
what?
crazy.
Like
Crazy.
him and Wayne was both crazy, but like I'm from Atlanta, so I'm biased. Like D.I. of course, but like I'm biased. I'm from the South. But this is crazy. This is a crazy run. These are all classics, 4 classics.
But he could never drop an album called Paperwork in 2026.
Yeah. Remember, he had the whole he couldn't have those whole allegations with the whole commercial thing, the Crime Stoppers. Like, I know people still talk about it, but like, man, these days,
Trouble Man had some heat on it too. I feel like that was the last T.I. album. I felt like, actually no, because Paperwork had All About the Money on it. Not about the money, About the Money on there.
Yeah, but I felt like that's post, like in my, you know how you see things as like post kind of like retirement albums. Like
he
like a post retirement album. Like anything after Pablo is a post retirement album, bro.
I'm with you on that. I'm a little bit stricter. I go Yeezus. Everything after Yeezus is like
everything after Yeezus. Yeah,
that's a different era.
Because that's when he just started mumbling on completed finished versions of songs.
Basically, yeah. Him at this point is kind of, not to get sidetracked, but yeah, he low key is like it's almost like he's a editor almost and a full-time artist at this point. But I don't want to get sad talking about my GOAT falling off.
Hey, but speaking of y'all, I know Rashad saw the clip, but with them dudes in Miami playing Hallelujah.
So I heard, I didn't see the clip, but I heard that was it like at a party or something like that?
It was at a club.
Yeah, because I seen it was like an article or something, not an article, but it was a tweet floating on the timeline where it was like, it said Ye wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, because he trying to make right with, he's in that era again. Give it a couple years, he'll be back on it. But right now he's back in that, I want peace and love. I'm trying to make everything right. But this was, funny because I saw the clip of them in the car, in like the van before. And then I started seeing all the stuff about how they're banned from all the clubs in Miami. So I was confused at first, but I just didn't really care. So I didn't really tap in. But I was thinking that they were banned because they were playing it outside the club before they got in. I didn't know they got into the club and got the DJ to turn it on. I was like, oh, y'all are wilding. And, I was telling Rashad, I sent Rashad a meme. I like all the people in there who did not know, who wasn't with them. Like, imagine you in the club and then Hallelujah plays. And you said, you like, oh my hell, it's just like, you'll be like, hold on, where are we? What's going on, bro? Like, the DJ probably put some drops on it and everything. Pew, 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 pew. I got something for y'all with this one.
Brand new smash single.
Right.
And for the people watching at home that might not be familiar with the song, the name of the song is not really Hallelujah. That's what he went back and changed it to. It was originally I know this word gets thrown around, but
I got a warning. I already got a warning on my channel.
I'm not gonna say the name.
I reacted to Speed, and Speed was in Algeria, and they had props, and the end of the video says, "These are disclaimer. These are props. These are professionals. Do not try at home." And Speed was like, "Oh!" He was reacting like that. I was laughing. I uploaded it. Speed's video is still up right now. It's got like over 10 million views, bro. YouTube warning, taken down from YouTube. Da 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 da. I said appeal. They said your appeal has been rejected. I said, how Speed video still up with over 10 million views? And you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? So because of that, I'm definitely
Dan.
Yeah, Dan said what's up. He wanted to meet y'all. He wanted to come on at some point.
Okay, bet.
But yeah,
all right, for sure.
But yeah, so that is the state of the channel, Jelani.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say the name of the song, but it was a. I know this word is thrown around a lot, but like in this instant, it is true. It was an anti-Semitic song about a certain figure whose name starts with an H. I think you can put it together. So yeah, the thing about Miami too, though, is that Miami has a high population of those people. So it's like, outside of the fact that you're playing that song, even in like a normal setting, it'd be kind of crazy, but you playing in somewhere, especially at them type of clubs, like where it costs a lot of money to get into, you know, that them type of venues, they be, we too deep in this bitch, we might drop. Yeah, they'd be outside. So you got to be careful with, I don't know where you could really play that song at. it just, you know what I'm saying, catch a vibe. But yeah, you know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, I guess.
You got to play it in the confines of your home.
Can I be honest? It was not a whack song.
No, I mean, I know
just from a musical standpoint.
Shout out Zeus and B-Lou. Zeus one time he was humming it, and bro was looking at him like, "Bro, is you humming?" And he said,
"Oh yeah,
it's catchy."
Bro, it really is, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's just because even his flow on there, like before you get to the hook, it's a good flow. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I went and listened to it earlier today because I was like, because I haven't heard it in so long, and I was just like, so I found it and I listened to it, and I was just like, dang, bro, why you had to put that in there? Because this would have went.
I ain't gonna lie, they low key made the song like go again. Like this is the first time. Like remember how Young Thug's song was like the talk of the town for like a whole month, and it's kind of going away. People are forgetting about it, and Thug want to go back to the man. Nah, boy, don't go back to the little baby verse. Nah, go back to that other song that you've been viral. Nah, you thought we forgot? We ain't forget. So
Right.
yeah. That's kind of how this song went for real, and it came and went. And they kind of brought it back just with this whole controversy because, like Mo said he listened to it earlier. I know when I was leaving work and I walked to the grocery store before I went home, the song was just popped in my head. I didn't play it, but the hook was, you know what I mean? Like it was playing in my head. So I mean, it's a catchy song, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but that's he the greatest artist of the last since Michael Jackson.
I thought you was gonna say you heard it outside when you was walking around.
Oh, no, I heard it in my head when I was walking outside.
Oh, all right, yeah, that'd be somebody just blasting that off the speaker. It'd be kind of crazy, but shout out to the illustrious writer Dave Blunts.
Yo, that would be wild, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. You just riding down the street, you just hear. This would be like, what?
Where are you going? Like, who's in the car with you right now?
Facts.
The streaming service. I'd never seen the streaming services come together to get a song out the way like that. Like they wouldn't even let you, bro. There's some crazy songs on Spotify with all types of slurs in the name that talk about all different types of insane subject matter. And I
ain't gonna lie. I think I was literally thinking about this earlier today. No lie, Jelani. When I was thinking about that song, I said, bro, dang, that's the whole reason why he made the song. Because it's like how can we make a song? You know what I mean?
Well, you can make a song called "I Kill N-Words" as a black rapper.
Come on, man. How
not-
can?
it's
Hey,
not
I'm
gonna
putting
take
on the tinfoil hat.
No, I'm
How
with
can
you.
21 Savage change his whole life by saying, "I pull up, roll the window down, and I'm on that"?
Right.
How can he change his life? He changed his life off that song from saying that's crazy. And
No, I'm
then
with
this
you.
is banned because this, is talking about a man who, did the same thing, but to a different group of people. Come on, Mo. The tinfoil hat is on. What are we talking about?
What happened?
How can 21 Savage change his whole life from saying, I pull up, roll the window down, and I'm on that slaughter gang, murder? You know what I mean? How
Yeah.
can he say that, change his whole life, become a millionaire, create generational wealth off of that? But if we say something about another particular, that's what they said to Drewski. They say, you done made fun of the Muslims, you done made fun of the Christians. Are you gonna make fun of the?
It's only one group left.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, no, you can't. Hey, we just know you just can't do it. I mean, like how
See, this episode
crazy.
might go left because I'm.
Yeah, it's like no matter how crazy it is, just the fact that there is a biasness, you can't like it. That's just how that one is. Actually, I was watching the new CEO of BET, Deion Cole, and the president of the NAACP. They were on the Breakfast Club, and they asked him, asked the president of NAACP, so why don't, just how if somebody says something anti-Semitic, why is it that we have to have these meetings with them, but let somebody of another culture say something about us, they don't have to have all these meetings and all this stuff like that? And I can't remember exactly his answer. His answer was just kind of like, well, that's up to us. We got to start putting the pressure on people to do blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I feel you, but at the same time, let's be 100. There is a power structure right now that is in place. And because of that, if you say the wrong thing about a certain group of people, that's going to come at you harder than you saying anything about anybody, any other culture. In second place is Asians, but but for sure, if you say something,
no. Second. All right, okay. Hey, look. You know what flashed before my eyes? My whole paycheck, my whole my job, it all flashed before my eyes. Second place. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Oh, yeah, no, facts. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, definitely. It goes that, and then stop Asian hate.
I feel like we're forgetting the normal, just regular Christian white Americans. I feel like they might be set. Like that's its own. Not okay. Let me not say Christian white Americans. Christian white Americans with money, because there are poor white Americans in this country that don't necessarily have power in order to change things. But like the Christian, the male Christian that makes over like $100,000 a year, the white male Christian is he's high on that totem pole too.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you unless you live in Minnesota.
See, I feel like it might be a political joke here that I'm missing out on. Because I know in Minnesota they got the. Oh, okay, all right. Is that where
That's where old girl just got killed.
That's what I was thinking about. Okay, I ain't mean to fuck your joke up like that. My bad.
Yeah,
I just completely sold my boy shit right here.
Rest in peace, my guy Keith Porter Jr. as well.
Right, facts.
Rest in peace, Keith Porter Jr.
When was it? Oh, was that? Yeah. No,
That was one out in L.A. And then rest in peace, of course, to April Renee Gooding.
Yeah, bruh. Did we talk about this last pod?
I don't think so.
Yo, a lot of times I try to stay away from watching those videos and stuff. Just because I don't know. I get it, sometimes it's good to be informed to see it, but then a lot of times I'm like, I can get the picture of what's going on without actually watching the video because I don't want to provoke that type of rage inside of me. But I'm not gonna lie, seeing the video of what is it, Renee Good?
Yeah, I called her April Renee Gooding. That was a whole nother name. So apologies to her, you know what I mean? Respect to the family and the loved ones. Her name is Renee Good.
Yeah, I heard you add a little extra to it. I was like, okay. But but when I saw the video of her get killed and then seeing her like neighbors like try to go over there to try and help her and then they were like, nah, it was just like, bruh. I was like, man, this is crazy. And like, of course, the black videos always, enrage me as well. But this was, for some reason, I think I was just like, man, like, y'all are just out of hand. It's because I feel like they always try to make some excuse when it's black people, With this one, I'm like, oh, so nobody's safe. Y'all just out here running wild, just doing whatever, And just the fact that they couldn't even just go help her, when the lady just sitting there dying. And, it's just crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. It made me realize, bro, I never really thought about this until now. And I don't know if y'all ever have. Like, have you ever thought about if you was in the 60s, the like 50s, 60s, would you been with MLK or Malcolm X?
I probably would have been with MLK.
I think I would have been with Malcolm X, bro.
I think it's easy to say that, but like,
nah, because whoa, what you say?
No, I was just gonna say I think it's easier to say like, because have you seen Selma? Like, I think Selma give you a great perspective on everything for real from MLK perspective.
I actually have not seen Selma. That's one movie I've actually been meaning to watch. I've never seen it.
Yeah. I watched Selma on the plane one time, and it's it gives you good perspective of why MLK was moving the way he moved, because like you can hear it, but like seeing it in the movie of like, this is what happened to them, this is what they saw, and this is how they were gonna react, and then MLK was like, no, that ain't going, you know what I mean? It's like with rest in peace, once again, B Green, Linton Blackwell. Excuse me, we obviously followed that on this channel and stuff. It's like I talked to his manager, Tim, and I say all the people out there, because B Green, a big figure at East Lake Meadows on the east side of Atlanta. And it's like, to all the people that's mad and upset, like what you got to say to them. He said, be smart, bro. Like, because if they get us, who gonna say something? Who gonna fight against them? It ain't no more fight if we all gone. If we all off the earth, who gonna fight for them? You know what I mean? So it's like, that's true. That's true.
Right. No, and I feel that. I think, just sometimes, because I know myself, like at times I get the rage, with seeing stuff like that. And if me seeing, I don't know how I would have reacted with injustice right next to me, like to where like I'm seeing people getting beat, people, or I'm personally getting beat. Like, I just don't know. Part of me feels like I would have been like, yo, we got to get them, like, and I mean, but, I'm not saying I'm, promoting violence in any way or nothing like that. But I just do feel, sometimes it's just like, it's just so messed up, right? And I think it's hard to just sit there and watch something and not want to get like immediate payback, but I think at the same time, when you see the bigger picture, maybe I would have, because at that time you would be witnessing so much that you would be able to possibly think about the bigger picture of like, all right, how can we really make a change here? But yeah, man, I don't know. That whole, as I said, the Renee Good thing, bro, it was wild to watch. Cause I mean, but I will say this. I'ma just not she definitely didn't deserve to be killed, but she was wilding. Like, I think,
On the live.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. She didn't deserve to be unalive, but she was wilding. And because realistically, when I saw the video, I was like, you wild for with them, the cops coming up to you, trying to open your door, and you think you finna just drive off. And so that is one thing. She should not have done that, but that wasn't warranted for her to lose her life. And I don't think she was trying to run over the cop or nothing. But at the same time, I think as a black man, as a black person in America, I try to drive off on the cops. Oh, bro, I don't know what she thought was about to happen. Like, genuinely, like, I really am curious, what was she thinking in her mind? Like, oh, I'm finna just drive off on them. They got me bent. They finna, like, it's like, bro, if that was me, bro, I'm going to jail.
I might swerve in the corner, bro.
Right.
Hey, rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, but
terrible joke. But I just wanted to say it just came to mind.
But as I said, bro, you got to think. As I said, if it was either one of us in that car driving off, yes, either they're finna shoot at that car. We know they're either finna to pum the car, or once they catch me, I'm going to jail. There is
bruh, we was about to get hit just because it was like 6 of us in the car coming back from a concert, bruh.
That's what
we was about to get hit because of that, dog. Imagine if we did something, bruh. If we actually did something, we would be gone. All 6 of us would be gone, bruh. It would have been the biggest news. We can't even say, oh, that's just some news stuff. Bruh, we went to school with Jordan Davis, dog.
Facts.
Like, we are Trayvon Martin's age. Like, my birthday was yesterday. Trayvon Martin's birthday is 21 days from mine, and 28 days from mine is like Jordan Davis's, bro. To the year. Like, so it's like, this is real life for us, bro. And people don't really get that. You see the headlines and you see the viral hashtags and stuff. But when it's real, when I'm talking to Linton B. Green family members on a every other day basis, and I'm talking to Jimmy Atchison's family on an every other day basis, this is extremely real. And so, because I know a lot of people with these situations say like, oh, it won't be me. You know what I'm saying? That's what we all think with situations. This is a real situation with real people. This ain't just no viral headline stuff. These are actual people, and people that we are 6 degrees of separation from. Not even that. In a lot of cases, 1 or 2 separate degrees of separation if we're all from the South, because that's where a lot of the stuff go down.
Right. No, facts, man.
So, I literally, I say this at least. I thought it might be my catchphrase at this point, but yeah, it's. I was thinking about this earlier. Like, I feel like every time I scroll Twitter or TikTok, it's like I get informed about something. It's good to stay informed to an extent, but like I feel like I get informed about something that stresses me out, but it doesn't directly affect me. Like, I'm constantly hearing about certain headlines that happen in other states, even other countries. And like I said, like, it's cool to be knowledgeable about the world and everything like that, but it's like it's so much happening. I can't, like, even the video of the lady that we were just talking about, they got killed by ICE. Like, I didn't watch that video just because it's like, yo, I don't.
Unalive.
My bad, bro. I hate that we have to. I know it's not you, it's the YouTube algorithm. I just hate that we have to talk like this. But yeah,
TikTok too.
Yeah, that's a fact. But yeah, no, I hate that happened to her because it was like, I mean, I didn't watch the video of it happening to her because it was like, I don't know how it would have helped me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know. I read what happened. I saw the headline. I don't know how consuming this, but it's like, even if you try to avoid certain videos or certain topics, it's inevitable. Like you'll just be scrolling. I'm literally just scrolling TikTok earlier, and I don't know if your algorithm works the way mine do, but it'll like TikTok, it'll post. Let's say I watch a video of sports, it'll just post like 4 or 5 straight videos of sports, and then it might go to another topic, but it just showed me earlier like 4 or 5 videos of like shootout footage, like salute, bro. Of like videos of Chicago, Philly, of like people getting. I'm like, bro, I didn't even know y'all could show this on TikTok. Like, how do y'all even breaking the what rules are y'all breaking to even show me this? But yeah,
It's crazy because you can't even show like twerking on there.
I was just about to say that. Like you can, it's but even with that, it's like some ways where some women they find ways to avoid it, and they show a lot of stuff on. I don't know if this trend has been popping up in your algorithm, but like it's a trend where women would be like my 2026 is gonna go like, and then in the background it'll be. I think you know what I'm talking about.
I don't, but I know the type of video like.
Yeah, like
they
it'll
just have so many sick setups for like crazy stuff, bro.
bro.
Like you said, like you can't twerk, but you know what they do? A day in the life of a so-and-so-year-old mom with them biker shorts on, talking about okay, the first thing I do is clean out the bottom of the fridge. That's not the first thing you do in the morning. Get your up. You don't even wear them shorts around the crib. You wear baggy sweats. You better put some clothes on.
Yeah, nah, it's all my bad, bro.
No, I was just saying facts.
You know, it's always a certain way for them to be able to break the algorithm or to break the rules of, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, no, you definitely got to be careful when you scrolling through social media, or at least myself. I got to be more careful about what I'm consuming because it's just certain stuff I can't do to. Listen, man, I'm gonna be honest. Some Trap Lord Ross documentaries are like I don't want to say guilty pleasure because I don't get no pleasure out of watching a video about kids, you know what I'm saying, losing their lives. But like I do be watching them documentary videos and stuff like that. And stuff like that, I don't really want to consume too much going forward because I just don't want that in my algorithm.
No, that's real, because you look at a Trap Lord Ross vid, then your homepage be the story of Little Bill.
Bro,
you're like, who's this Little Bill kid?
this Miami teenager.
Yo, man. Or be like the Dangerous Hoods. And it'd be
yeah.
It'd be like the Dangerous Hoods. And I was like, dang. When I moved out here, oh yeah, my homepage for a little bit was like the Dangerous Hoods and the cities and towns around here and stuff like that for a little minute.
Yeah, see, at least the area you live in or the city that you live in is kind of like, I feel like it's kind of marked off to where like, okay, these are the areas to avoid. Like it's a little bit more distinct than maybe other cities.
Yeah, LA. Yeah, have you ever talked about LA here?
Did you had a bad experience out there or something?
No, I'm just saying like LA, like the hood is pretty.
Oh yeah, the palm trees and all that.
The grass be cut, like you don't know it's the hood. Then in the South, oh, you know it's the hood.
Those weeds in your yard, cuz.
Barbed wire, dog barking on a chain. It's not even a real chain. It's like steel, looking like the Bow Wow little album cover. And
Bro,
it's
why did you just go to
all day? You in the hood.
No, in fact, why did you just go to this?
I had Ted Cruz up earlier, so then I just pulled up Grayson Allen and Ted Cruz.
Twin them.
The one broadcaster, he was doing the Suns game, and it was like the opposing broadcaster. He said, "I'm sorry, I can't just like not look at him and not think of Ted Cruz like in the middle of the game."
No, they definitely look alike.
Shout out Grayson Allen, man. Grayson Allen was like, who would y'all say is the last Duke boy? Like, it should be Cooper Flagg, but I don't think Cooper Flagg is hateable. Like, he just happens to be white. Like, I think Grayson Allen is a hateable, you know what I mean?
I don't think any of these guys that played after Coach K left are like necessarily hateable.
So Grayson Allen was the last true Duke guy.
Yeah.
Low key, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't think of somebody else who that people really. But Duke, our era of Duke is not like. I feel like Duke wasn't as hated when we was coming up. Like,
It,
I don't
it
know.
wasn't necessarily Christian Leitner, but like this dude Grayson Allen was tripping folks, kicking them in the, you know what I mean? He was wilding out there.
Yeah, he was hated, but I don't feel like people hated that Duke team though.
Because Coach K started going with them boys with the same haircut. Remember they went to the championship against Frank Kaminsky, Frank the Tank. The whole starting five had the little high fade. I said, bro, a whole starting five was a sponge lineup, bro. Quinn Cook and them boys.
Yeah, no, the sponge with the Rich Homie Quan fade. That was the era. Yo, not to throw off the pot or whatever, but when was do y'all watch college basketball? Bro, I'll be so out the like that's one sport that I used to. I'm not gonna say I was super tapped in, but I used to be way more. I used to know at least like, okay, these are the big stars in college basketball right now, and now I just feel like I'm kind of out the loop when it comes to that.
I usually am, but this is a year where I am keeping up with the box scores and I'm keeping up with the highlights because this is a hyped up draft. So, you know, especially like it was the top four at first. AJ DeBonsta, I always say his name wrong. AJ DeBonsta, Darren Peterson, Caleb Wilson from UNC. He's from Atlanta. And then Cam Boozer, you know, Carlos Boozer's son. That was the big four. But looking at all four of them throughout the year, oh, it's a clear separation between these two and these two. Darren Peterson and AJ DeBonsta, them boys different. They must see TV. And then with the women's, of course, I watch LSU on the regular. But in terms of national, the women's I have been a little bit more behind on this year, this season, because I kind of been putting so much effort into NBA and stuff like that. So, but Sarah Strong is still the best player in the country, and she's only a sophomore at UConn. So, shout out Sarah Strong and Big Foe Flage. You know that's home team, of course, as everybody knows. But old girl from Vanderbilt, she crazy too. I think her name. I blanked on her name, and I cover her a lot too, because I wanted to say it, but I don't want to get it wrong. So I'm gonna just look it up to make sure that's her name. But yeah,
who's the girl at Iowa State that be going crazy?
Audie Crooks.
Oh yeah.
But the thing about Audie is like a hater released her defensive highlights, lowlights, and that like killed all the buzz she had, bro.
See, that's not fair because I watch the NBA. It's dudes in the league that don't be playing no defense whatsoever, and they whole game is just I'm out here to get buckets and get buckets only. So I don't even really want to. Some of them get slandered too, but I don't want that to be like a double standard where we cool with these dudes in the league.
Because Audie was going viral, right? And then someone did this, bro. Oh, this was crazy, bro. Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
No, that is crazy. But I'm like, I watched Luka do the same thing. Not to say they're the same offensively, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a thing now. Not a thing, but it's more understood now in 2025 just because of the way offense 2026, just because of the way offense is played, that they use so much energy on offense. It's like you can't really expect some of these guys to, or in this case, some of these girls to be 100% invested on defense.
Sarah Strong give effort on both sides. That's why she's the best player in the country.
Okay, but and I'm not even joking or being funny, but like from a physical standpoint, though, it's probably easier for her. Like I
Yo,
gotta think more
Adi
exactly.
Kurt don't play, boy. Big body, big. Remember, I used to be dusty. Come on, man. Shout out Adi Kurt. Yeah, this is crazy. Win horse. That's crazy. I'm gonna go to that.
What year is she? Is she supposed to be in the league?
She might be. Yeah, she's a junior.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah, speaking of we brought up T.I. earlier. Speaking of Atlanta legends, there have been rumors. I don't know what's true. I'm not connected whatsoever, even 1% to know if this is true or not. There been rumors about something happening to Gucci Mane allegedly related to the Pooh Shiesty situation.
Yeah, I saw a tweet about that, but I didn't see nothing else. It was just like some random person tweeted it, and then somebody was like, "For real?" And he was like, "Oh God!" And
Yeah, I follow, bro. He shout out to the Atlanta Hood historian. Very good account. He has a lot of dope Atlanta content on there. But I don't know. I mean, I've seen other people like YouTubers and stuff like that make videos about it, but I hope the rumor allegedly he allegedly got robbed. I don't know if it's even 1% true or not. It's just completely a rumor. That has to be AI. That has to be AI. I'm not believing
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be.
It would have went a little more viral than 1,000 views.
No, exactly. Yeah. No, the rumors that he allegedly got robbed and it has something to do with. I don't even want to put that on him, but that's the rumor that people are saying it has something to do with Pooh Shiesty. But I'm gonna just say this: I don't want to I can't imagine being in the streets in my 20s and my 30s, and then having something happen to me at like 45 years old, getting robbed or like getting jumped, or not even making this about Gucci, but just in general. Like, I pray to God at 30 years old I've gotten into my last fight. Because at this point, I don't even want to go through that. Like, I can't imagine. That's a messed up scenario to go through at 45 years old, getting robbed.
Seen the white folks. Y'all seen white folks? Passed away?
Yeah, the GD from Memphis.
That was sad, man. Cause what made me think of it was when I looked him up last night. I seen an old video of him, a dude, kind of shaking him in Memphis, just checking him. And it's like, dang, why they shaking up on OG like that? Like, he don't bother nobody. He don't do nothing but make YouTube videos. Like, yeah. And I seen another video of this, youngin, like, he pushed the old man down and he said stop, and he started kicking him on the ground. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, like, leave older people alone, bro. Like you say, Jelani, dog. Like especially the older you get, you start to, what I'm saying, like, just think about it. Like, yeah, I don't want no problems with no young kids. Like, I'm starting to slow up a little bit. Like, I ain't about to get in no fight with no little kid. But hey, what Finesse 2 Times say? He said, if we get into a fight. And we swinging and you hit harder than me, that's it for you. Shout out Finesse 2 Times, man.
But too many times I've had conversation with people and they said, if we get into a fight, I'm fighting to kill you. And I was like, oh yeah, so this is why I don't fight no more. Cause I've never been in a fight and thought I wanted to kill this person. My bad, unalive them, But but yeah, genuinely, like, I've never been to that point. There's been plenty of times, like, when I was like maybe younger, I'll put somebody in a headlock just to, like, kind of be like, all right, bro, let's just calm this down. Like let's just end it. And that would be my thing. But some people, they'll put you in that headlock and then be like, yeah, you about to tap.
It just ain't never been that serious over a temporary, like we mad temporarily over each other. Like, in a few minutes, we not even want to be mad at each other anymore. Like, you want to make a permanent decision over how you feel about me in this temporary moment is crazy.
Right. No, facts, bro.
Yeah, but it's just the thing in 2020. It's like, bro, it's like you can't even really have a fair fight with anybody at this point. Like realistically, it's people like the cameras that adds another level to it because nobody wants to be embarrassed on camera.
If I'm squabbling up with you and I go to swinging on you and you hit harder than me, I'm gonna shoot you.
That's how a lot of these dudes think.
You think we finna fight and you hit hard in the motherfucker? You finna die, boy. Ain't no more fighting, boy. You hit hard in the motherfucker. It's over with, boy. Go on to hell with them hard ass punches, nigga. Go hit the devil. Yeah, nigga, go hit somebody in hell, nigga. You ain't finna hit me with them motherfuckers, nigga. I want. If I'm squabbling up with you,
This man Finesse, bro, is crazy, bro. He having a crazy month. Like this, the most I ever heard of Finesse 2 times, like within a month span.
I still haven't heard a song.
Have I ever heard of
I only know him because the clips I see on.
because of the craziness? I feel
Yeah,
like he
I'm
one of them.
not-
He probably one of them dudes. You know how like, you know how when the like Glorilla pop, like Big Boogie pop, and like I felt like they all made the same song and they all went like, you know what I'm saying, like in the club and on the radio, but they all sound the same. Like it's all like, yeah. I'm that big dog. I'm a
Yeah.
big tipple. And then, you know, they rap like that on the song. Like it's about 3 or 4 of those songs that sound the exact same and they're from different artists. And I think Finesse 2 times is one of those artists in that, you know, like the give me head top, like, you know, kind of that genre of music of
No, I know the exact type of time you're talking about right now. I could picture. Yeah, I'm not thinking about the Big X the Plug, the biggest, the largest. That's a song that popped in my head right now. When you said, yeah, I know the type of song you're talking about. But I just that's fascinating though, because that's a real thing. It's certain rappers that I see their name all the time. Like Honeycomb Brazy is another one. Never heard a song, but I've seen a bunch of interviews, a bunch of viral clips. Couldn't tell you a single song though, but he keeps his name out there one way or another.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm trying to see his most viewed. Okay. All right, so Mo3 and Boosie came up. Everybody. Big Boogie. Fields.
Yeah, at least that's
Back end. Okay. Let me see back end. Oh, that's his song.
well, I think you're like 5. I know we can't play the whole thing, but I think
Yeah,
like
you
5
can't
seconds.
you can't play more than 5. Let me see. But
Just-
you know this song, bruh.
Hold on here.
It's on the 2 time, the F you.
I'm gonna listen.
That make you a sucker. I don't fuck with nobody. No. If
Yeah, that
You remember that song?
I'm pretty sure I heard this before.
Hold on. Let me go to 2 times or something.
you my tag is fucking, I want some money. But if they give up the shit, I'm a flush.
I'm gonna give me some money. And I feel like the monetization for this episode going, bro. Like, y'all done said the words too many times. Like, so I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna play.
Don't fully give up just like that. Like not because I wanted to hear Finesse 2 times. I don't want that to be a reason we get to
My tag is fucking. I want no.
That's the song.
Yeah, I'll listen to it when that.
Hold
when
on.
that- I'm pretty
It's a
sure.
problem when I do it.
There it is. There's the song.
I mean,
Okay.
I've heard
Cool when
it.
they do it. It's a problem when I do it. F them. That's Finesse 2 times.
Okay.
You don't
It's a-
know that song?
I think it was like on TikTok or something like that.
Yeah.
It was a big
Yeah.
deal a few years ago. When that song come out, I'm trying to see. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. F them. Dang, that's 2022.
2022 feels like a long time ago.
It's
I know it was only 4
ago
years.
now.
Yeah, I know that's 2022. That's when Ice Spice first came out.
Dang, Ice Spice low key a vet. Yo, I'm surprised she got another hit, bro.
Big
She had
guy.
a few.
Yeah,
She just can't be stopped.
that song is terrible too.
Queen of hip hop. You said Munch is a terrible song?
No. Big
Which one?
Guy. I like Munch. Like I hated it at first, and then I started to like it. I thought it was catchy, but then when she came back with the mother hits, I said, "Okay, I'm rocking with it." And then when she had that, "Other gun and shake it like jelly," and
Jelly.
when she came with that deli, I was
That was a good song.
I was like, she flowing. And then she dissed Lotto, and then Lotto came back. I like both of their songs and they disses. Think you not even the fuck. I be going hard. And then she came out with that new album, that last album, the Y2K. I was like, okay, this all right, you know. It was trying to gas up the little joint, the second joint, where she had the different flow and different type of song and stuff like that. And it didn't really go like that. Nothing really popped off on that album except for the Fisher remix. The Fisher remix, it was the only thing that she really had that was going motion that time. And she was trying to grab onto that. Like she trying to ride Cash Cobain in them wave, like for real with that to like stay relevant. But it worked. She held on to it long enough to get her to this next one. And this next one, that SpongeBob, big guy, SpongeBob pants, whatever it is.
Nah, facts. Yeah,
Did she
nah,
keep
I
her
mean,
shit?
I'm about to say, yeah, she definitely keep one, you know. And then her social media presence is for sure top tier. I do not miss a video. I won't lie.
Oh yeah, no, she knows what the people want.
But when she
Right.
she got that one video with her in them jeans, that's when I was just like, all right, this is crazy. Cause yeah, I don't know. Do you see the one I'm talking about where she got those big old jeans in the car?
I don't know if I seen that one.
Oh yeah, it's like I think like Suki is in the car with her too. Not Suni. I think Suni's in the car with her, and they're like, yeah, and I think they're in like Paris or something like that. And then she got on these jeans and she's in the car twerking. Bruh, I was like, I ain't never seen somebody twerking jeans look this good, bruh. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, that's like a skill set for the ladies.
I remember meeting her at the beginning of the journey, man. You know, months just went viral, and then BET ain't waste no time. Like I guess BET Hip Hop Awards was like the next week, and they had her at the BET Hip Hop Awards, and I was like, "That's Ice Spice." And then they played the song during the commercial break, and everybody was singing it, and she was just like, and then I seen her outside. I was like, "Yo, Ice Spice, what's up? We trying to interview you." And then she was like, "Okay, get my manager number." And then I got her manager number, and he only texted me back once. And that was when I was like, "Are y'all still in Atlanta?" And he was like, "No." That's it. I seen the manager again. Mo was with me at the show. When I seen the manager again, I dapped him up. I said, "What's up, bro?" He looked at me. He said, "What's up, bro?" Like he all smiled big because he was like, someone recognized him. I was like, "Bro, I literally just texted you earlier today, and you've been ignoring me for 3 years." But
Hey, that's the industry, man.
I was just about to say that's a dirty industry.
man, music is way worse than sports, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, because
I
it's
don't know. That's a good question. Is music or sports worse? Go ahead, Jelani.
I mean, because there's so many like delusional. It's like, okay, you got the star, but then the manager thinks he's a star, and the assistant to the manager thinks that they're a star. And
Hey, do we want to have this talk? Do we want to have? Oh wait, you might have walked us into it, man. Do we want to?
go ahead, get your.
Hold on, man. Where Buddy at? I want to see the photo with both of them, but I think for right now, hold on. What's it called? Hold on. I got it. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second, because you stumbled upon something, right? Hold on.
Slickly had this talk when Metro had his album release party.
Facts.
Oh yeah, everybody was. Oh wow, this is a perfect example.
Oh yeah.
When the manager think he the star. I done went on this rant 8 times on the channel already, so I'm gonna give y'all the floor.
It's just like you over. It's like sometimes you block your own blessings. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you know, like Suge Knight said, you know, you want to be all in the videos dancing. Like, listen, nobody. I don't know if that. I hope that rumor is not true that he trademarked the word. That he trademarked the word tenderism. For anybody, for the listeners who might be listening, we're looking at a picture of Unc, and I don't even know the guy's name, the white guy who owns the restaurant. You know, there was I don't even know what Unc's real name is. We just gonna call him Unc OG.
Yeah,
But he went
tenderism.
Yeah, tenderism. Uncle Tenderism, what we gonna call him. He went viral on TikTok. He was at the restaurant. He was showing people how the meat falls off the bone at the restaurant, and he, you know, that was like his catchphrase. He'd be like tenderism in the videos. It was going viral, but everybody thought he owned the restaurant. He didn't own the restaurant. It was actually a white man, a Caucasian male who owns the restaurant, and he was just in the background at first. He was cool, and then the video started to get more views, and now he's popping up in the videos. He's doing videos by himself. He allegedly trademarked the word. I hope not, but I've been hearing like the comment section. They've been on him, like they've been letting him know, like, yo, we ain't here for you. And yeah, man, you know, sometimes you gotta just sometimes you gotta get out the way, bro. Like, it ain't about you. Like, you gotta know when it's not. Everything ain't about you. You gotta know when it's time to play your role and just play the background and reap the blessings. You know.
I mean, if you own the restaurant and then Unc was there and he'll getting all the credit, and it's like it's your restaurant, would you not want to be? It's like to be seen a little bit. You know, I don't know to what extent.
Look, no more. If I'm getting the money,
exactly.
What I care to be seen for?
I mean, I guess I haven't personally seen any of the videos with Buddy in it, so I don't know to what extent he's like getting into the videos.
So okay, all right, I'll give you and the listeners background on this. So this is how this all kind of came to the next level, because apparently Buddy on their page, he always been on the videos, you know, on every other video and stuff. It's just Unc videos, tenderism videos go the most viral. So that's how the world knows about tenderism and stuff like that. Keith Lee exposed the whole operation. Keith Lee said this was one of my most requested, if not most requested video, to go to this tenderism place and check out the meat and stuff like that. Pause. So Keith Lee, y'all know how he does it. He get his family member that people do not see their face of, so they don't recognize who it is, to go inside, order from them, and bring it back out to the van in the parking lot. Keith Lee reviews it, and then he usually goes in, tips the people $1,000, and then pay for everybody for the next hour in the restaurant. That's what Keith Lee does everywhere. So he eats it in the car, and then he critiques it, and then he like, okay, I got $4,000 to give to Unc. So he walks in there and he asks for Unc to give him money. I got $4,000 to give to Unc. Where's Unc? So they say Unc can't come out. He busy. He said, okay, the owner said Unc busy. I think they're recording a podcast or something like that. We can't talk to him. And people are like, what? He can't talk? What? Like, what you mean? So then the owner comes out with the response video with Unc. Unc not saying nothing. He just sitting in the video. He doing all the talking. And this is where, you know, we see what people is talking about. So he said, you know, I mean, if you want to come in, you want to tip, why you just want to tip him? Like, why don't you want to tip the owner? Why don't you want to tip the other employees? Like, why just, you know, so that's what he's saying in the video. And that's where all the problems, you know, kind of have come from.
So, and I get that. My question is, I wonder, is Unc really like the master chef here, or did he just go viral?
I think he is. I think he was the guy. Like, okay, so I did a deep dive on this yesterday. I haven't chopped up the video to post it as an individual video, but I did it literally on live because I was watching a video and the dude was like, well, you know, I mean, the man he was saying he keeps referring to Unc as, his business partner, as a co-owner. But if you looked it up, who is really on that paperwork with the state of California, who is on the paperwork as an owner, I bet it's just him. So I looked it up, and apparently it's actually not even none of these guys. It's his mom. And so I looked up his mom, and his mom married a man who's a business owner. Like, he's a businessman. He's a millionaire, everything like that. He owns minor league soccer teams. He died in 2018. He passed away in 2018. And he owned minor league soccer teams. He owned stake in hotels with Trump Hotels, Hilton Hotels, all that. And so they was in New York, then Jersey, and then they moved over to California. And they opened up his mom was a cook. So she opened up like a cookie shop, and then they had a sandwich shop. And then he did a barbecue shop. No, he ran into Unc. He had a barbecue shop. They said Unc one time just came in there randomly and started cooking. And he said after that, he just made him his, he just brought him along. That's how it happened.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No,
I mean,
so I'm like, did Unc just like walk in and just walk straight to the
Right.
back?
He said that one day they was just, I don't know, they had the store or whatever, restaurant at one of their restaurants or cooking, something like that. And he said Unc just literally just started cooking. And like, I guess he probably had that tenderism, the meat falling off the bone. And from there, that's when it happened. But Keith Lee also exposed that too. He said
they
they cut the meat a little bit so it falls off. Keith Lee, boy, he be getting after it, boy. Remember, he had the whole city of Atlanta on his back. Keith Lee get it. That's why the people like him, bro. He get after it. He don't hold back.
no, facts.
Didn't they just make a TikTok though on that account where it was like saying like he was going home or something like that? Unc was
That was the thing. They was like, is Unc missing? What's going on? And then
Yeah,
I saw
like-
another video today that said he put out a message on MLK Day calling for everybody to calm down. I said, that white man behind that camera talking about
yo, that's crazy, man. Like,
bruh, this is some real life driving Miss Daisy stuff in 2026.
that's how it goes though. I don't even try to get too deep right now because that's a lot of times how it goes. Like, even if you look at the music industry, like, it's a lot of black faces on camera, but if you look at who's making the most money off of it, it don't always be people that look like us. So not to make this overly deep or nothing like that, but
Hey, but I just hope Unc is getting a good cut. It'd be different if he was getting paid like an hourly rate. Like, so I hope, the business is in order where he's making a good salary and, and he's able to take care of his family. I'm sure that's all he wants.
But I don't think he even knows that he's supposed to be making money off the TikToks. Like, I'm pretty sure he's not. I don't know how old he is, but like, I don't know if he's aware that that's a thing. That's even a thing that you could make money off of. Going viral on the internet.
But I feel like he got family. It's not like unless he's just a older man who has no family, no kids, no uncle, no like nephews, nieces, or nothing. I'm sure there is. I don't know. That's what I would assume. But at the same time, you never know. Maybe he is just like not receiving nothing and out here just getting finesse. Because yeah, he easily could. But at the same time, shoot, if he is receiving it, because somebody probably is like, hey, we busting all this down, and like he could be receiving money. So I don't know, As I said, I think sometimes us as black people, we assume the worst, especially when we see a white man involved. So, like, let's just be real, So,
No, we need Pablo Torre to do an investigation into the tenderism. What's the restaurant? I think it's called Destination Smokehouse. Where are they located at?
California.
California? Oh, okay.
yeah, it's like 2 hours outside of LA.
Yeah, and they spell Marietta with a U, not an A.
Maria. I've heard of that city. I have heard of that
Yeah.
city.
Someone in the comments was like, "There's a Marietta in California," and they spelled it like Marietta with the A. And I was like, "Oh, I know where you from."
No, facts.
But yeah, man, no. When I saw that Joker don't even own it, his mom own it, I said, "Oh snap, that's a whole nother. It's a whole nother layer of stuff here." And I was like, "Oh, so this is a whole restaurant and a thing that started from Daddy's money, and his ego hurt that you know what I mean, because he already had the money, so that explains the ego thing.
Yeah.
He didn't need the validation from making the money from him. He needed the validation from getting the credit and being seen as much as he was getting the credit and being seen for something he was connected to. Because he already had the money. He had Daddy's money. So
I feel like that's the thing that happens a lot in the entertainment industry too, where it's like you'll have the suits or like the people that they're supposed to just put the money up and get out the way, and then they'll put the money up, and then something ends up popping off, and it becomes popular or whatever. But it's like for a lot of the people, it's like it's not good enough for them to just get the credit for playing a role of just being in the background. It's like as soon as something pops off, now they want to be, like I said, like in front of the camera and getting the recognition. And it's like that fame is intoxicating. A lot of people can't handle just making, like I think about it's like the difference between like with Cash Money, you got like Slim, which is the one we never hear from. We never see him. He never does an interview, but he's probably not pocket watching, but he probably has like a crazy amount of money that he's made over the years from Cash Money. But then on the other hand, Birdman, we see him all the time. Like he's the face, he's the, you know what I'm saying, he's the image. So yeah, different people. Some people can't handle just being in the background making money. It's like their attention just becomes too much.
yeah, I said a great example of this is, I think the perfect example of this in 2026 is Peggy from Cam Newton podcast.
Is he still on the show?
Yeah, exactly though. I feel like he's the perfect, number 2 hype man. Like he ad libs. He really hype up Cam to do most of that viral stuff. Like that Keon Coleman thing wouldn't have been what it was if Peggy wasn't hyping him up. Like
Yeah.
he really gassed Cam up to say some kind of crazy and stupid stuff a lot of times. And I asked him one time, I was like, yo, like, what's your advice for someone who wants to be a good co-host or a good producer? He said, you got to know how to play your role. Know when to fall back and know when to let him cook. And, I'm like, bro, you are good, bro. I think he's the perfect example of that, of like not being thirsty for fame and coming up off of just staying down. That's a word.
Facts.
No, I feel like you good at that on this show right here. I feel like you do a great job of like letting everybody get their take off, but then when it's your turn, you come in and it's very it's very not concise, but it's like very, I don't know, you know how to score and distribute at the same time. We'll put it in the sports terms. Like you know how to get your stuff off, but you also understand how to like pass off and let other people play their role. So
no, I appreciate that. It definitely takes some time. Like this is, podcast, whatever number it is for me. You know what I mean? So it takes time to learn, and it takes time to learn, and I'm still learning. So yeah, for sure. It's an art to it for sure.
yeah, no, that's a fact. So is that ice storm? Is that gonna hit y'all too? Were you located at?
So they say yeah, it's supposed to be like frozen rain. But they didn't say snow. I think they saying snow for y'all.
Bro, they saying it's gonna be, they're talking about like it's gonna be like the worst since like 1994 or something like that.
Yeah, my mom, she was like, should we get a generator? And so I might have to get a generator just for like, I don't know, just my sanity. I was like, okay, I got a generator just in case, but I think they about to get generators over there and stuff like that. So it's crazy, bro, for real.
Yeah, I don't even want to not to talk too much about real life on the pod, but yeah, like I low key got to work this weekend, and I low key some weekends I don't be wanting to work, but this weekend I need the bread, so like I'm kind of hoping that they don't fully, you know what I'm saying, it don't fully. The thing about Georgia is that if it's even slightly icy outside, or if it's slightly a drop of snow outside, they'll shut the city down. So it's like, I hope it ain't too bad. But yeah, I've been seeing people talk about, like, if you live in the Southeast, it's gonna be power lines down. It's gonna be they hyping it up. I'm hoping it's not as bad as they hyping it up to be.
I feel like we're gonna be straight.
That's what I need to hear. I needed that positivity right there.
Yeah, man.
Dan said it's going to be a snowstorm in Dallas this week too.
Yo, Texas is like sneaky cold. Like, I feel like when people think about Texas, they think it's like 100 degrees down there year round. But it gets snow. Yeah, cowboy hats and horses.
Yo, I'm trying to step up my cowboy attire, man. I'm finna get some boots.
Bro, the cowboy boots cost more than Jordans.
Facts.
Crazy. I did not know that.
Bro, they be like $300-$400.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm trying to go all out. I'm trying to get the hat, the belt buckle, and then get the boots. I'm trying to step.
Imagine you spend $400 on some cowboy boots. You walk up in a club with some Wranglers on, some Levi's, you know what I mean, some suspenders, you know what I mean, your cowboy hat and your $300, $400 shoes, and someone say, "Look at this hitter." Like, you feel like, bro, bro, come on, bro. I ain't spent no $500 on this fit for you to just tell me that when I walked in, dog.
Nah, but in the South, bro, I ain't gonna lie. People be wearing stuff like that, man. They, you make it look, people be feeling like you got that on, bro. Get you a nice little jean jacket, all jean fit. Get you a nice hat with a belt buckle. Oh, bro, they're gonna be like, he got it on, bro.
You get a trail ride too. I might try to hit one of those this year, bro. I ain't even into, like, you know what I'm saying, like the super, I might not know all the dances and all that, but like I do think, just because, I mean, simply put, I like women, and the women be out there. I think I might try to hit one of those this year. But they just be in the middle of nowhere. That's the only thing a lot of the time.
Nah, facts.
Like, my bad, bro. Oh, no. I was just saying, like, I ain't trying to go to middle of nowhere, Georgia, but that might be a thing I do this year.
Nah, I feel that. Yo, you ever been like joking? You ever like met a girl's friend and been like, "Yo, put me on with your friend," but like you like halfway joking, and then they do it?
Oh yeah.
Brad. So my homeboy's girl, we were texting earlier today about, like, because we were texting about, like, because we used to work together. So and so I met her friend one time last summer, and I met her, but I really didn't know who she was in the scenario I was in, because we was all at like somebody's house, and then so it was like my homeboy, his girl, then like two other dudes, and then this girl. And so I'm thinking that girl was with one of the other dudes, because they didn't introduce me to who it was, So excuse me. So like when I see her, I was like, she cute, she was a voluptuous woman. And so I'm like, and so I peep her, but as I said, I'm thinking this is like somebody here, girl already. So then later down the road, when I used to manage that restaurant, me and my homeboy girl, I got her job. So then she'll talk about, yeah, my friend need a job, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, blah, blah, blah. So then, you know, I threw a little joke out there, like, oh, what's your friend look like? She was like, you met her. I was like, when? That was the girl that was at, you know, at such and such crib. I was like, really? I was like, so that's your best friend? She was like, yeah, that's my best friend. I was like, oh, I thought that was, you know, one of them dudes' girls, you know? She was like, nah, that was just my best friend. We were just all there vibing. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, when she come through, yeah, you know, I was like, put me on, you know. So this was back in like August. So, you know, then it been like kind of like an ongoing joke. So then like when I was up in New York, I was with my homeboy and his girl. So then I had made a comment. I was just like, yeah, I was like, man, why you didn't bring your friend, bro? And she was like, she out, you know, she out in Detroit, this that, and the other. I was like, man, all right. Then she was like, but we can make a trip up to Detroit. I was like, okay, bet. Let's make a trip up there. And she was like, yeah, you know, like, yeah, the last dude she was talking to, he didn't even have no job. I was just like, oh, dang, all right, okay, so I'm gonna step up already. So you know, and she was like, yeah, I was telling her that. I was like, okay. So then, as I said, we were texting today, and then so I made a comment. I was like, yeah, hey, but like, let me know when we planning our trip up to Detroit. Cause genuinely, I want to go to Detroit. I've never been to Detroit. So I was like, you know, it'd be dope. And if there's somebody up there that can show us around, she was like, then she goes, how about I just introduce y'all via text and y'all just start texting? I was like, oh, all right. And then like, honestly, I didn't even respond back to the text yet. She just sent me old girl number and was just like, yeah, she said text her. I was like, oh, all right. So yeah, so you know, that's been going. But you know, this is you know, I told you I ain't been talking to nobody in about a year and a half. So this is like, you know, the first girl that I don't really like, you know, stepped out really, you know, we talking with a little bit. So hey man, I'm gonna keep y'all updated, you know. It might be the future love of my life, man.
See, you coming back into the field. I'm leaving the game. I'm not even I'm good right now, bro. I ain't even say I'm leaving the game. I'm on injury reserve right now. I'm rehabbing, bro. I'm getting my ligaments back together before I hop back in around maybe like summertime or something like that. But no, that's dope. That it's dope. That have y'all? Does she know what you look like?
Yeah, cause we met at my
Okay, all right, bet.
Yeah,
because that's crucial. You don't want to be in a situation where she passed your number off and she don't know what you look like, and then you reveal what you look like, and suddenly them texts start coming back a little bit slower.
right. No, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know, I don't like. I remember. I'm gonna be real. Where we at? We at an hour and 30. So I remember. I thought she was cute. I don't really remember what her face looks like, and I remember she had some big boobs. And I ain't gonna hold you. That's all I remember from her. I was just like, and so that's really all I'm going off of right now. Like, I do not have a recollection of exactly what the girl looked like. So, and she probably don't really remember what I look like because I was only at the crib for probably about like 30 minutes, and then I slid. So, yeah. So we probably gonna eventually have to like, you know, exchange pictures and whatnot, or exchange IGs or whatever, something. But yeah,
Y'all can just FaceTime, you know.
Facts.
But that's low key kind of, it's crazy because people is low key kind of personal now.
You said what?
People is low key kind of personal now. I feel like people kind of like if you just randomly FaceTime somebody, it's almost like they look at it like, yo, why you ain't give me a heads up that you FaceTime me?
Oh yeah, I definitely want a heads up before I get FaceTime.
Yeah, it's like normal etiquette now. Let somebody know.
Yeah, but that's the thing, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, I really don't be feeling like talking on the phone and like FaceTiming and stuff. So that's why, you know, she sent me old girl number, and I'm like, all right, since you sent it, like, I gotta text her now. But I was waiting to like until we link in person, you know, because I ain't really trying to do no long distance, you know, like, but like,
See, that's
Shorty
where
live. Huh?
That's where we differ because I'm big on the. I love a good phone call.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I did not be wanting to be on the phone. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. You know, these podcasts about the most you're gonna get out of me talking sometimes.
Oh, that you're the one.
But in person though, we can talk for hours. I just don't be because if I'm at the crib, I be wanting to like I be doing other stuff. You know, so I don't be really want to just be sitting there locked in on your like, cause then I'm gonna be scrolling on my phone, I'm gonna be halfway listening, and then I might turn on the game, or you know, maybe I wanted to do something else, you know, where that would require my attention, and or maybe I'm watching the video. You know, if I'm at the crib chilling, I'm just chilling. So, but if we in person, then we can talk for hours. You know, like I don't have no problem with that. So. Yeah, because Shorty live in Detroit, and then she about to go to. She's a producer.
What up, though?
Yeah. So she's a producer. So she about to go down to Houston to work on a show for a couple months. So and it's like she's supposed to be back in Atlanta this summer, but that's why I'm like, what we doing until then, man? But now you done forced my hand, so now we got to start the combo. You know, I got to keep it up. If you want to FaceTime, I got to FaceTime, you know? So that's why I was like, you know, you be halfway joking. Like, I threw out the, like, let me know when we plan the trip to Detroit. Like, ha, ha, ha. I ain't expect you to send me your girl number. Like,
Yeah.
Give you that iPhone 4 FaceTime. Shout out my boy Lynn Shakute and Pax Fool in the chat. For sure.
Nah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, nah, I'm these next 2 months, like I'm only focused on like stacking as much bread as possible. Nothing else. I don't want to go out, unless it's like something I have to, but like I don't want to go out. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Because I actually kind of want to be a little bit more outside this spring, summertime. I really didn't do too much last year, so. Yeah, until that time, I'm cool, bro. And I'm fresh off 2 back-to-back fails talking stages, like y'all saying, like consecutive, like a week apart. You know what I'm saying? In the words of Ye on the screen right now, it all falls down. So yeah, no, I'm in recovery mode right now.
no, I feel that, bro. I will say actually there is another girl that I met that I've been like texting a little bit that does live in my area, but she just like randomly threw out she got a 10-year-old daughter.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I mean, at this point, we gotta be, bro. We gotta accept that we in that age now where that's a thing. Like, I don't know what that ad lib had to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's I've accepted it now. It's like most of we in our 30s. Like a lot of these girls are not.
Hey, no. Shout out to all the mothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all the single mothers for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. It's all love.
But see, 10 years old that's kind of rough because it's like he said, been texting my ex from 2020. I'm down, bro. Listen. I linked up last year with a girl I hadn't talked to since 2020, so I get it. I'm not judging you, bro. Trust me, I get it.
Yeah. Since I've been in a similar situation. I ain't gonna hold you. I think the older we get, bro, like, you know, the more you go into the new dating pool, I'll say this: the more you go into the new dating pool and there's new people, and you're trying to see if y'all have anything in common, and y'all don't really have much in common, you like, dang, I know so-and-so from the past. We like the same Tyler Creator song. We like the same movies. She kind of know a little bit. She don't know everything about basketball, but she know a little song. I know she was really cool. Let me see what she up to now. I mean, I think that's just natural the older you get.
No, facts. I mean, I will say I have not spent the block in a very long time on any of the girls I used to talk to. it's been a couple girls that I definitely have thought about that I was like, man, I low key do think about them like just a little bit, but at the same time, I've been very much like, man, let me just facts. I feel you, my boy. But yeah, but I don't know. Like I have not been like the spin the block person. I haven't tried to spin the block on nothing in at least a good like 3-4 years for real. Because there's like a couple girls that it was one girl that I used to talk to way back in the day, around high school time, that I shot like somewhat of a shot because it's like we were talking again, and I kind of shot like a little shot, and then I was just like, okay, I think I misread it a little bit. You feel me? You know, it'd be like that. But yeah, but outside of that, man, yeah, I've been kind of just chilling. But you know, it's interesting. I was just talking to my coworker, and we was actually just talking about that today. She was like, Kyle telling them about how when my cat died, you know, I saw the post that it does, and I was like, I don't even know how my cat died. And because my ex posted it. And she was like, you don't know, like you don't talk to your ex? And I was like, nah, we don't talk at all. Like I did not try to rekindle that one. Once it was done, it was just done. And she was like, oh, like, yeah, you know, I still be talking to all my dudes, you know, this, that, and the other. Well, she put it, I still talk to all my hoes. I was like, okay, I feel you. But she was like, I think that's just because guys always gonna spin the block though. And I was just like, yeah, if they see the opportunity, yeah, they are. But yeah, I'm like, you know, with any most of the girls that I've messed with, I'm like, unless it's just, yeah, I just don't be seeing it, you know? I'm just not the type of person. Maybe I'm too prideful. I think that's what it is. Like, if you hit me up, then we can start talking again, but I'm not finna just go out of my way to be like, yo, I was just thinking about you. How you been? You know, that ain't.
See, I be telling myself that. Like, I definitely be telling myself, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever, like, women are overwhelming me, like, I'll tell myself, like, all right, you got to move on. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving, move on. And that might work for like a good, like, it might be like a good 2-3 months where I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm not thinking about them, but like it's gonna come that one day a year or that one night a year when I just randomly think about that person. And then
100%.
That'd be the times where it's just, you know what I'm saying, you just be in like a moment of weakness and you've been doing good for like a few months, and that's when it was just random. Like on my birthday, I hit up I'm not gonna say her name, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. I just randomly was like, you know what? I'm blocked on my main account, but I got this other account. Let me see. And nah, it didn't work this time. But I'm still, you know what I'm saying? If you're watching this or listening to this, I don't know why you would, but you probably not. If your name starts with a G, I'm definitely I'm getting my mind together, my body, you know what I'm saying, finances. I'm coming back. Summertime 2026. I'm announcing, like, you know how they declare for the draft. I declared that I'm spinning the block again summer 2026. So you know, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
No. Hey. With that being said, you know, like when Jelani said that, you know, I definitely, you know, want to spin the block on a few folks. K squared, KK, TP for sure. Hold on. Hey, KK for sure. TP, I'm on that. Who else? Oh yeah, Mo. I ain't get no happy birthday text yesterday. It's all good though. You knew it was my birthday. You got me on Facebook. You knew what it was. Don't worry, you knew what it was. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I know where my strength comes from. You know what I mean? So, hey, bro.
I literally just realized in this moment I forgot this girl's birthday, but the talking stage failed already, so it don't even matter.
I remember one of them, and you know why? This is the same day my mixtape came out.
That's crazy. Yeah, no. Wait, hold on. You talking about like back in the day?
Oh, this was this was see, I can't even say no acronyms now because now it's like,
Okay, all right, for sure.
They gonna cuss me out in text messages. Why you never matured? That's the problem with you. Okay, all right. I didn't ask for your 2 cents. Thanks for checking out the pod, though, I guess.
Damn, I forgot her birthday. I just randomly thought about it. That's crazy. Yeah, no, my bad. I ain't even mean to say that out loud. My bad.
Y'all, dang, and you shot your shot publicly. You could have had you a good. You could still clip that up and put that out there, but I mean, hey, you gave
What you mean?
But if you're watching right now, it's GG.
Oh no, not her. It was another girl I was thinking.
Oh
about.
yeah, for sure.
Oh no.
For sure.
Oh no, I know her birthday.
It's
I got her birthday on the calendar.
Yeah, sure.
I know when her birthday. She might get a Valentine's Day package from me. All right, I'm saying too much now.
I sent some I sent little messages or whatever to some of my folks that, you know, I burned the bridges with in 2025. You know what I mean? I sent little birthday messages, you know what I mean, via, you know, alternate methods. And one of them responded, "Thank you, Rashad." The other didn't. But they didn't send it back. So, you know what I mean? So they got it. So
nah, that's real. That'd be yeah, that's the thing about if you are gonna do that spinning the block thing, you gotta be prepared for whatever comes with it. Because you might get you just don't want to be a situation where it's like where they don't respond, but they tweet about you.
man,
That'd be the worst. Where it's like, yeah, they don't respond, but they tweet something where it's clearly like, oh, they talking about me, right?
I feel like I was thinking about that earlier too in this conversation. If you tweeting, "My ex so-and-so, we stopped talking 10 years ago, let it go," and then they be in the comments, "Girl, yes," I'm like, obviously this guy has left something on you enough for you to post that.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Yeah,
I actually hit up someone, bro, from 2018, bro, because I was like, I wonder what they up to. I look at their social media and they was like, you know what I mean? Like, hit me up type deal, like, you know, to their followers. And they done went up on social media in the time since we was texting, whatever. So I was like, let me just hit them up. And I thought, you know, folks was going to forget because I didn't have the number saved no more. I deleted the number, deleted the text thread. So I was like, yo, what's up? Boy, oh boy. About 5 minutes later, I got I looked at my phone and said, "Please do not contact me ever." I said, "Okay, say less." I deleted the text thread and that was that. I went on about my night. I said, "Dang, she still got my number saved? That's crazy. All these years later, that's insane."
if you got a response though, you low key was. It's really worse off when you don't get a response or acknowledgement at all. Like,
If I got a response 8 years later, that means I was memorable, bro.
yeah, you might still, you know, if you try hard enough.
Oh
you
no,
probably
ain't no trial. Do you say please leave me alone? Because then you get into legal. I don't do that. You
That's
say
a
please.
slippery
I
slope.
say you got it, twin. You got it, dude. What they say, Mary Kate and Ashley. You got it, dude. I ain't playing with that. I ain't playing them games.
Yeah, rest in peace, Bob Saget.
Rest in peace, Bob Saget.
Yeah, no, that's a slippery slope though, because sometimes, you know what, we're not even gonna have that discussion on here because that's I could just see where this is going now.
But imagine you go up 150K followers. I hit you up 8 years later. My number been so if I deleted your number in the text thread, you've been supposed to delete mine in the text thread. And for you to have the same number, first of all, it's crazy. And then B, to remember me and be like, leave me alone, Rashad. I was like, hey man, shout out to myself and Brandon Bridges since 2012.
Man, I don't delete numbers. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I still have every person I've ever talked to. But you know that one manager we were just talking about last night, Rashad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got her number.
Bro, it's crazy. You don't remember anybody else that we were working with, like that didn't go to high school with us.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That time when we worked there is just because I guess like I went because I was there so many times, like in different phases and met so many different people. Like that first era of us being there, bro. It's such a haze, bro. Because as I said, like I don't remember ever working with Elizabeth.
What, with who?
Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah,
she didn't work in the snack shack.
Yep. That's my dog.
Yeah, that's my dog.
I'm working with her and Trisha.
Yeah, that like she's one of my top 5 favorite white people. I'm not gonna hold you.
Shout out Trisha, my dog.
Elizabeth, her last name start with an R.
Nah, F.
Oh, okay.
Remember they was chanting at the pep rally?
Type her name in the private chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, shout out everybody watching, man. We almost 2 hours in. We still got multiple people tapped in. Appreciate all y'all, man. Make sure y'all follow the 1 a.m. Page on YouTube. We are currently at 9 subscribers. I'm gonna refresh. Does it still say 9? It still say 9. Let's make sure we get that to 10 by the end of this episode, man.
But two people watched our latest video though, because it was at like 8 views when we started.
Yeah, it was, and now it's at 10. Yeah.
So I don't know what that says. That they watched the video and didn't subscribe. I was like, nah, I'm good.
They said, let me see what they're talking about. Oh, heck no.
Nah, I don't like it.
Because I someone was asking for the link because they didn't know we had the pod, and so I sent them the link, and they was like, "Y'all be yapping," and I was like, "It's kind of a point of a podcast, but
we do be yapping." Point of the show, like, yeah, I don't. You can't really just sit here for 2 hours on camera just staring at each other.
Man, come on, man. What? They don't get it. The show business is the show business. Come on, man.
Right.
You feel me?
I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man.
That's a crazy. That's one of them bars that's like it's not that complicated, but it is like low key. It's very simple, but it's extremely fire at the same time. Like
for sure.
Because that is a flex saying that I'm a business. Like I'm a whole business. Like I'm an industry. Like people pay their bills working for me. That is a flex.
That's the first LLC Twitter bar.
Oh man, don't get me started on them dudes. Yeah, them that's like the Brunch Butte community. Like they be wearing auras and all that. Yeah,
it was beefing. It was 2 of them beefing like a week or 2 ago, bro.
People on LLC Twitter?
Yeah. Like, well, not LLC. LLC Twitter, I feel like is different than the finance bros. I feel like LLC Twitter, they talk about it. Finance bros, they actually rich. And all they talk about is money.
Yeah, I've been looking into I think I'm actually started. I want to at least do like an hour or 2 a day, but I've been looking at day trading, like getting into it. Just I ain't trying to become a millionaire or nothing like that, but like if I could at least make 100 a day doing that, like if I could find a way to do that, I would be happy. Like just day trading, because that's really like a second job basically.
Oh, let me know, bro. Tap in with me.
You got the sauce?
Yeah, my boy Eric.
Eric. I was like, he was literally,
we did talk about that.
Yeah. Man, yeah, that boy Eric he run it up, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely tap in with me, bro. I can give you the information that you need, send you a bunch of videos. I haven't like super dived into it. Like I know how to do it. I just haven't really invested the money into it for real. But yeah, like I can send you mad videos and everything, and like just the basics and how to get you started.
Okay, bet. All right, for sure. Yeah, but did y'all have some more topics y'all want to touch on? Like anything specific?
I mean, I wanted to just say with the stocks thing, I wanted to say like that stuff is always interesting to me of like learning and everything because it's like I guess like it's still like just an educated guess. Everything I know about stocks is just an educated guess. If you know it for a certain thing, that's why Martha Stewart went to prison. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know how people. It's like how people are professional sports gamblers. It's like how are you a professional gambler? You know what I'm saying? Because it's an educated guess, and if you know what's gonna happen, once again, you go to prison. So, what do you mean? Like you learn how to get good at it? That's the thing that.
Well, with stocks, you pretty much what you do is when you're day trading, you learn different setups and you learn you follow the candlesticks and like the patterns that they create, and then you take educated guesses off of it. It's like nobody's ever 100%. But what you do is, the thing is just to win more than you lose. So as I say, you get comfortable looking at the chart and then seeing like, okay, this particular setup is happening. Like it looks like it's on a run, but then you got to learn about like when it goes into a sweep where a liquidity sweep where the market is they're going to fake you out. So you think that, oh, it's about to go here, but then they fake you out and go one way, and then it's like it still does that, but then it takes you so far low that you hit your stop loss. And then that's where a lot of people end up getting messed up because you don't know about liquidity sweeps and volume profile, where you see where the majority of the volume where they are trading at is, stuff like that. So that's why like you learn the chart and then you make educated guesses. As far as sports gambling, I do not know. I've been trying to figure that out. I'm not going to hold you, but it's coming one day. But but as far as like the market and stuff, yeah, it's literally like learning those little stuff and just understanding what the different candlesticks mean, learning, the like support resistance, is it at a new high, is it at a new low, and it gives you like the market kind of follows the same patterns once you learn that, and then you got to tap into the news. There's like websites where there's different like information about, this is dropping, this like report is, where they're finna drop the unemployment, like how much unemployment is for, this quarter or whatever. That's going to make the market move a certain way and stuff like that, and just like right now, oil is up because we just got oil. You feel me? It's up. So, people, so it's like little stuff like that. If you know what's going on around the world, you add that with your knowledge of the market, then that's how people become professional at that, where they make consistent money,
The professional sports gambling is low key like, I feel like it's low key not that far off because it's certain people. Obviously, it's not the same thing at all, but it's there are people who have like techniques that they use in like certain sports that they only bet on, or like they'll only bet if it's under these circumstances. So I mean, there are some people that definitely with the sports gambling, they definitely got a science figured out one way or another. But I just think it's probably, even as unpredictable as the stock market is, it's probably way more unpredictable doing like the sports gambling on a day-to-day. You know what I'm saying? Even if you do have a formula, like it's so many things that could go wrong with injuries and things like that. Like you gotta really, that's a slippery slope right there,
100%. I remember I was covering Southern Miss, and like when I was in Mississippi, I had a work phone, and they had my phone number at the bottom of all the articles. And this dude used to call me like every Friday, Saturday, and just like ask me about like who was on the injury report for Southern Miss, he'd be like, "Is so and so playing?" Okay, all right. So you think they could still? You think he gets so and so to like? And I did it for the first couple weeks, and then he like after I started picking up, he was just like, I can call this guy whenever I want to, and he started blowing up my phone every weekend more frequently. Like he would call me 3 hours before the game, then 2 hours before the game, then an hour. I had to block bro because I'm like, bro, you fiending, bro, like you tweaking on my phone, just asking me about is this, wide receiver from this mid-major program gonna play Saturday? Like that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You need help.
Yeah, how much of a degenerate do you have to be betting on Southern Miss on a regular basis?
It's what them boys just got the FBI with. He said they went to the Biloxi or whatever casino they went to with $78,000 to put on like a random like Southern Miss football game. They said, okay, all right, we not taking that.
Yeah, I think people gotta understand, bro. You're not outsmarting these. It's so much money involved, and they got so many different people set up. Like there's people that are hired with a specific job of just looking out for bets that kind of jump out to them. Like if you just randomly bet, let's say out of nowhere, I got money. Let's say I put $50,000 on like I'm gonna pick a random NBA player. $50,000 on Eric Gordon threes. They'll say I don't know. Like that's even if I'm doing that from, even if there's nothing, I don't have no insider information. Like a bet like that would get flagged just because it's like, yo, this is super random that somebody would bet this right now. So yeah, whenever you on these betting sites, bro, the amount of money that they making, like you're not outsmarting these companies if you're trying to cheat them.
Facts. Bro, I saw when Jimmy Butler got hurt last night, somebody was like, I betted over 6 rebounds and this man want to go and get hurt.
Dog. And that's really how people think too. He might have been joking, but like it's really people that think like that for real.
Facts.
This one was crazy, the one with the colleges, bro, because it all kind of stems from like the former LSU basketball player who plays in China now. They said this man was averaging 32 points a game. They said the first time he got in on it, he scored like 11 points the next game. Like the exact same day he agreed to join the operation, he was averaging 32. He scored 11 points. And then that man takes it, the boy that was betting on him, he said, it's 3 things guaranteed in life. The end of your life, taxes, and Chinese basketball games, bro.
Right.
And then so Buddy from LSU, he's from Chicago. He played for the Bulls in Chicago. He went out, he recruited people from Northwestern State in Louisiana, Mississippi. He recruited them. He recruited the whole Louisiana, bro. Tulane, I think Grambling might have been it. If Grambling's not in it, my bad, because that's at HBCU. I don't want to throw those allegations on their name if there wasn't. Nicholls State, I know, was in it. UNO, New Orleans, and they already had 4 guys get caught for gambling last year. This is a whole nother gambling thing. And he said, Buddy right here, he said it's all because they targeting kids who don't get that much NIL money. And so, like, I'm like, oh, it's a wicked game. So that's why they was doing all the betting and fixed games in the mid-majors, because those kids don't have the NIL money that the high major kids get.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's just too easy. Like being able to bet from your phone is different than going to the actual casino, and like I feel like that's more of a process. Like putting a bet on your phone is so simple. It's almost like you encouraging, especially if you a college kid, a college athlete. It's like it's no barrier to doing it. Like it's no guardrails.
No, facts. I ain't gonna lie though. One of my goals this year is I wanna make like a consistent like 1,000 a month off of Prize Picks and like sports gambling. Cause I do pretty solid at it, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I've made over like 4,500 in Prize Picks alone. and like I use other apps, and so I'm decent at it. Like, 'cause I be tapped into sports, but and the thing is, it's not like I'm not one of those people that's finna just like I don't do big bets. Like when I bet, like some people they'll put in like 100. I'm not putting nothing more than $20. And if I put in that $20, it's on a promo day where I'm probably gonna get my money back if I lose. But but yeah, but definitely like I do want to like I think I really feel like I can do it. I think I can start making because I'll be like, bro, I'll be seeing these people who be like, you said professional sports bettors, and I'll be like, how are they doing it, bro? I be tapped in. Like, but I be tapped into certain sports though. I don't be tapped into all the sports. And I think, if I was to really get tapped in, and I know I could be there to another level of tapped in where I'm looking at injury reports every day. I'm looking at like defensive ratings every day, all the little stuff. So that's where it really, but I ain't gonna lie, I be finessing. There's this one dude who be he does like he gives out picks and he gives out like cheat sheets. And so like you supposed to pay for it. But every week what I do is I just cancel and then redo my free trial. Bruh, no cap. I've been doing it for about 3-4 months, bro. Like, right, he give out, right? Hey, shout out to that man, bro. Shout out to Call My Agent. Anybody watching this, don't tag me. But
you ain't have to say the name right there, bro.
Hey man, I want everybody to get paid, bro. So I just put y'all on for the little finesse, man.
No, I'm saying I feel you. I used to do Spotify like that back in the day. Because when Spotify like first started getting popular, it's like 2012, 2013. They used to have you could sign up for a 48-hour free trial, a premium, but they didn't verify the email. Like they didn't make you do so. You could literally just type in SpongeBob123@gmail.com and just make a new account. And I had Spotify premium for like 2 years straight when I was like 17, 18 because they didn't check to see if it was real emails to the accounts.
Go ahead, Mom.
No, I'm about to say, hey, that's a beautiful finesse, man.
Yeah, for them 48 hours before I had to make a new account every 2 days.
I was about to say, my entire life, I ain't never had premium or nothing, bro. Like, I just been listening to commercials my whole life, bro, until last year, and I got YouTube Premium, bro. But now, I think about this all the time, bro. I feel like I'm losing my culture because it's like the underground music lives on SoundCloud, and I done abandoned SoundCloud because now I don't, you know what I mean?
I might have to do that serious.
Because now I don't like commercials no more. So it's like, but the culture to find the good stuff, because I be finding the good. I pride myself on like keeping up with stuff. SoundCloud keep me up to date. But now I done abandoned SoundCloud. So I'm definitely not about to pay for SoundCloud to keep up. So I don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna be out the loop, listening to YouTube and be in my little bubble and stay in my bubble.
Bro, I saw this one person do a skit that was like they were talking about YouTube Premium, and it was like, oh, they were watching YouTube, and then like ad came on. It was like, y'all sit here and watch this? Like, but that's how I be feeling once you start getting them premium. Like it'd be like, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I can't listen to like Spotify like without the premium now, because with Spotify without the premium, it just be like shuffling random songs and like all types of stuff be going on. I'll be like, bro, like just turn it off.
I be getting mad on my work laptop. Watching YouTube and commercials hit like every 30 seconds. I'm like, no, bro. Like, I mean, no, bro. Can't stand it. But my chat actually bullied me into getting YouTube Premium because I was reacting so much. And I had this one video I reacted to. Shout out Audio Mac. I was actually listening to Audio Mac the other night. I was listening to my old DJ mixes up there. But what was it? Dang.
Some YouTube Premium. Your
Yeah.
chat.
I reacted to No One Cares About Megan Thee Stallion anymore. And like, so of course that video got a few thousand. And then half the comments was like, bro, I got YouTube Premium, bro. I ain't pay for that just to watch you watch ads on your reaction. I said, all right, I get 5,000 subscribers, I'm gonna get YouTube Premium. So then I got 5,000 subscribers. I paid that little $13 a month.
Right.
Yeah, once you get it, it's like you can't. I think I probably got it for the first time. Maybe it was like a few years back. I got it, and yeah. Once I had it, it's like, bro, I can't even. But that used to be a standard thing, like on old. Because I remember having an Android back in like 2012, where I don't even think YouTube Premium was a thing back then, where I could close my phone and YouTube would still be playing in the background.
Nice.
And I loved that phone because it was like super clutch. And I think they realized that, oh, this is a feature. Like,
You're listening to music.
yeah. Because I remember I used to use that as like my MP3 players. Like before whatever songs I didn't have downloaded on my phone, I could just play it on YouTube. But they got smart enough to realize that, okay, maybe we should monetize this or whatever. But yeah, YouTube, they've been even on like using the laptop, like a lot of the ad blockers don't work no more. Like they didn't kind of figure it out. You know,
I had them ad blockers about 2018, 2019, and then every time it came on commercial break, it just went black. I had to refresh the whole page and try to skip to the.
Yeah, it gets annoying after a certain point.
Yeah, bro. So just get that premium, bro. $13. YouTube ain't paying me to say this. I'm just saying it because it's like you get the music, you get movies, all the bootleg movies that be on YouTube allegedly. I don't know. I'm speaking maybe.
TV
No
shows.
ads, none of that.
Yeah. You know, and the thing about it is that it's like, I've said this one before, but like every mixtape that's not on streaming services is on YouTube. Because you go on Spotify, you go on Apple Music, it's even if they have certain mixtapes, it's not the original version. Like the version of Cushion Orange Juice they have on there is not it's certain songs that's either missing or they tweaked or like No Ceilings is missing like a good 10 songs off there on the streaming version. Like it's a bunch of these streaming platforms that have these mixtapes that's not the real version of the mixtape.
Reloaded, Rich Homie Quan, which is like my favorite Rich Homie Quan song. It's not on the official version.
Yeah, I know, like ASAP Rocky, Live Love ASAP, Kissing Pink isn't on there. It's my favorite song on that mixtape. It's all off.
Faces is different from Mac Miller.
Yeah, a lot of the skits got taken off. A lot of the movie samples. Yeah.
But yeah, as I brought up before, congratulations to that man, Andrew Jones, man.
Oh, yeah, salute Andrew Jones.
Finally in the Hall of Fame. He had a weird case because he had such a high peak and he was a great defender, but his batting average was pretty terrible. And his batting average? It's woo!
Like a 219.
Boy, it's bad. Here you go. His batting average was 254.
Oh, okay. That's not horrible.
It's for a Hall of Famer.
But it's probably the later years that hold like a little
exactly,
bit
but that's the point. It's like his later years were so bad. Every year after Atlanta was so bad, bro. It tainted a lot for him, bro.
Yeah.
I low-key miss Turner Field, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I know the batteries are way better set up. They're making more money and all that, but like, it was something about, maybe because I grew up in Marietta, it was something about going into the city for a Braves game that felt like an event almost,
The battery felt too local.
It does feel too. that's a fact, bro. That's really what it is. Like, bro, I grew up in this. Like, there shouldn't. I'll be thinking that, like, bro, it's really not supposed to be a baseball team right here, bro. Like, if y'all knew what this area was, this was just like a little like business park or whatever. Like, there was nothing over there whatsoever.
On the big thing was the mall, and then that KFC up there, and then because we used to live over there. We used to live over there. My mom used to work at that Michael's.
It's called what, like Circle 75 or something like that. Yeah.
That's what they renamed it to, right? I don't know if
it was something before that. It used to have a sign over like that area. It used to be a sign over there that said what that area was, but it was just like a business, just a bunch of businesses and stuff.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of business buildings. Yeah.
What area are you talking about again?
Where the battery is now, like that whole area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it wasn't nothing whatsoever over there. And then, you know who really should be grateful for the Braves? Cumberland Mall. Anybody that works over there, because Cumberland Mall got saved by the Braves, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, like it's crazy. As many times as I've been to the Battery, I still have not like gone to Cumberland Mall like in those times, like since the Battery's been like a thing, which is crazy because it's like right across the street.
No, Cumberland got their life saved because Cumberland was more dead than Town Center at one point.
Rest in peace, Town Center.
Town Center is super dead. That's
rest in peace, Greenbrier.
Greenbrier dead too?
No. West End.
Whoever say West End. Okay.
Rest in peace, West End. Rest in peace, West End. Rest in peace, Town Center.
Did y'all this is a super Cobb County ass question. Was y'all more Town Center or Cumberland Mall for y'all personally? Because I was definitely Town Center.
I was Cumberland as a child, and then in high school I became Town Center. I don't know if it's. I think like my mom was like she preferred Town Center like when I was in high school more so than Cumberland, and then that's just where we did everything. Like that's where I got my prom stuff, all that in Town Center, and then I started dating a girl in Kennesaw, so I was on Barrett Parkway a lot. Got pulled over, Barrett Parkway, cops, everything.
Yeah. My bad, bro.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Town Center definitely held me down. Like Town Center I remember they used to have the Hollister store in there. FYE, I think, was in there too. And like a lid store. Yeah, Hollister. I mean, not Hollister. Town Center definitely was my preferred, for the most part growing up, but completely dead now, like super dead.
Yeah, it's been a little minute since I've been to Town Center. I mean, it's really been a minute since I've been.
They closed, bro.
Are they closed? I don't think it's closed. It was. I know they had like.
It was on the verge of closing, and they saved it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's still open.
It's on.
Well, West End closed.
Oh, that's crazy.
I used to go to that mall.
Yeah. They still got Town Center it's still rocking. I mean, it ain't rocking like it used to, but it's rocking. But yeah, I think growing up, man, I think it was a mix. I think it was like a solid mix just to be, because I remember definitely went to Cumberland a few times on, back in the days where, you and your boys would hit the mall, searching for girls and whatnot. But I also remember going to Kennesaw to do the same thing a lot too. And we'll go to that Regal that used to be over there.
Sir. Oh, is that me? That might be me. We'll see what happens. But that Regal have some. Okay. Y'all came back for me. What was that? Me that cut out?
I
think so.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I had to do something real quick, but I had to come back in like real quick because I ain't want you to be here by yourself.
The last thing I heard was Regal.
I was saying that Regal that was over there. Yeah, we used to parlay over there. And yeah, bro, it's just so crazy, bro. Those high school days where, especially like in Cobb, where you just like you'll be out there just rolling around. Then with like social media, you will meet, you know, all these different people, and y'all be linking up, and you know, it's just different times, man. I'm like,
It's just something cool about like meeting people from different schools, bro.
thanks. Yeah, like I definitely had like a few homegirls that I was like mad close with from like different schools for like no reason. You know?
It is like it'll be a regular person, but they go to a different school that just make them 10 times cooler, bro.
Right.
Nah, it used to be certain people that it was almost like the whole Cobb County knew them. I'm like, bro, how do y'all know this person? Like, it don't like, bro. And I used to feel like I was out the loop because they didn't go to our school, but they'd be friends with like everybody. They friends on Twitter, like I'm like, bro, why do y'all like? And they go to like Pebblebrook or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, where did you meet this person at? Like,
facts.
But it makes sense though, because Cobb County it's a big county, but it's small as far as like where people go to hang out. So especially teenagers back then.
Facts.
I cannot believe BK the Ruler went to Hillgrove, bro. Like, I'm still like, what the heck? I wish I knew.
What year did she graduate?
BK is young, so she had to have graduated like 2017-ish. She young, like maybe even 2019. So I mean, that explains why I didn't know her, but still, like, you know, you usually know when people come up, like, oh, they from Cobb. Oh, okay, they're from Cobb. I just knew she was from Atlanta. And then I find out she from Cobb. I'm like, oh, she local. Like, that's crazy. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you about, Mo. That's what I was talking about this weekend when I was out, bro, and walking walking amongst and everything like that, bro. I was talking about this joint right here, man. The Riverwalk Mall, bro.
Oh yeah.
I told the story, man. Look, I said, yeah, man. We almost got jumped in New Orleans. I said, I got into it with someone in Detroit once. I got into it with someone like somewhere else. I was like, bro, like, it's been some times where it almost came down to it, but God. Yeah, this one was crazy, man. That Riverside, that river, and Antonio, where y'all from? Marietta.
Bro, that was like, I'll tell you, it's always so funny because that was like the first moment where I realized the adults in your life are just people. Like, just because this man has a beard and supposed to be your chaperone, don't mean he can save you. Yeah, man, that was yeah. I'm Jelani. I'm sure you heard us talk about this story so many times.
No, I don't think I heard y'all tell me this.
Oh, bro, when we was in the mall, bro, it was in the mall.
Wait, where was y'all at?
New Orleans,
bro. Okay.
Yeah, it was a college tour. And who all was it?
Oh, this is like 2011, Jelani. But it was I know we was with Trey and Ozzy and Draven. And okay. Antonio was around.
Well, Antonio was there when we got back with
when we got to the front.
Right, it was
so who was with us? Like, was it just me, you, and David?
No, it was like David, I think Trey, and then I think if it was 20, I want to say maybe Isaiah or, but it was because I don't think Ozzy was there like right in that moment.
Yeah,
I think,
like, Ozzy wasn't with us the whole time.
Yeah, so but it was like I know for a fact it was Trey. I know David, and it was like one other person there, and so those three people were walking. They're walking through the mall, so they start roasting the dude with dreads, and like they making a joke, and then but Buddy hear him, so Buddy like, yo, what you just say? So they kind of like I don't know. I guess thinking like had a little bravado about them, and Buddy was just like, "Oh, okay, I bet." And then next thing you know, they start walking. They start walking towards them. Like they got a group of people and start like following them. So I'm walking. I remember I'm walking to meet up with them, and then so as I'm walking, they're like, "Hey, bro, come on." I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Bro, come on." So I'm like, "All right." So they like speed walking, dang near running, bro. So I'm like, "Bro, what's going on?" They're like, "Bro, we gotta go." It's like it's following us. I'm like, "Okay." I didn't really know what's going on. So then we going down the escalator in the mall, bro. No exaggeration, bro. We going down the escalator, bro. I look up, bro. The whole railing of the mall is surrounded with people, bro. The whole
They all got dreads, bro.
all got dreads, and so they all looking like they like, "Yo, what's up?" Like like what y'all trying to do? And so like everybody all quiet, and then I'm like, remember I was like, "Bruh, like, hey, calm down, bro. Like, it ain't even that deep, And they like, nah. So then they follow us down when we go downstairs. We meet back up with the group. So now we with the group. We thinking like, all right, we got some backup, bro. Them boys pushed up on us, bro. Oh my God.
No. We ran.
Bro,
ran to the chaperones, bro. We ran to the chaperones. They talking about, whoa, fellas. What's going I said, bro, we fighting for our life. It's on, oh, fellas, slow down. What's going on, fellas? and then they come running after us. Like a stampede. And then they come like line up and face off like the little movies, like the little Westerners, where you line up and we line up. And then so then the chaperones come up talking about what's going on, man. And that's when it was like, bruh. And Trey, yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. Go ahead, Mo.
Bruh. So yeah, like they pull up on us while we're with the chaperones and everything. And so now they like, what's up? Like, y'all run, like, they thinking we running to go get like a gun or something. We in New Orleans. They don't know we from out of town. So like they're like, man, we thought y'all boys running to the trunk. So then one dude, he started like lifting up his shirt like this. Oh shit. He was like, yeah, I thought y'all boys were going to lift up this. I thought y'all boys running to the trunk. So we like, nah. And then so then he's looking, they like, bruh, where you boys from? And then so then Antonio in the back, he go, bruh, no cap, no exaggeration, bruh. In the highest pitch you can think of, he go, Marietta. And bruh, legit, everybody was just like, oh, bro. And then so, but luckily, I think he was like, all right, these boys ain't that. And then they was just like, oh, y'all boys not even from around here, man. And then,
man, these boys ain't even from around here, whoa.
Bruh, there was a stud in the group, bruh. And bruh, that was the one I was scared of the most, bruh. Because I was thinking in my mind, I was like, bro, if she pop off and I hit her back, bro, I am going to die. Cause they're gonna kill me because I hit the girl, bro.
Yeah.
But she was ready. Like she was in the mix. Like looked like she was about to swing on somebody. So I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, bruh, this is a stud, but man, and yeah, bro. So they end up, and then as I said, we had a chaperone with us. They bumped the chaperone, bro.
Because it was a shorter chaperone, bro. It was a shorter chaperone.
Bro, he probably like 5'6", bro. And they
bumped his name Trey after the fact was hilarious, dog.
What he say?
Hey, first we got to get Trey on the pod for an episode for sure.
Oh,
I need to do a better job of like hitting up folks beforehand, because Trey would definitely be a great guest, bro. He would have added on to this story great. But afterwards, we walking away or whatever, just talking about what just happened. That man Trey said, man, and then we with Mr. So-and-so. He said, dang, he's short. He said, they thinking he a student.
For real, bro. I'm telling you, bro. they bumped him, and then like we thinking like we safe because we with our chaperones, bro.
Yeah.
They bumped him, bro,
Oh,
and
bro.
all like that's at that moment we realized like, bro, we on our own.
He said,
Whatever about to happen,
he said we needed Coach, Coach King, bro, with the
Right.
big old chest. He said that's the one we needed.
Bruh. And then, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Like afterwards, bruh, Rashad had one of the. This is when I was like, Rashad is real, bruh. Cause so then we all in a group. So now it's like, hey, we gotta stick together. Hey, and if you ain't down, like, if we all together, and then if they pop up, bruh, like if you ain't ready to, to fight or whatever, bruh, leave right now. This man Rashad said, all right, y'all. Bro, so quick. And like, bro, it was so funny. And I was just like, I respect it. Cause I was like, that's real, bro. Like,
No,
most
super
people
real.
gonna sit there, even though they scared, they're gonna be like, I don't want to look like no punk. Rashad did not care, bro. He as soon as they said, if you're not with it, leave right now. He said, all right, y'all, and then just walk straight away. I was like, all right.
No, that's super real.
I was like, that's my boy, man.
I respect that. No, for real.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, all that happened at that mall, bro. We legit, like, as I said, bro, we was scared out of our minds, bro. Like, when I tell you the whole banister was surrounded with people, bro. It was at least like 20, 25 people, bro.
Oh, nah. See, when you put it like that, like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and didn't they do like a little call, like a so like that, bro? It's like a movie, bro. I promise you.
Bro.
They did a little call and everything. They're like, yeah,
Bro.
it's crazy, bro.
Nah, I sound
Yeah.
like
I've had some moments. I feel like I lived a whole lifetime in New Orleans before any of this stuff, for real. It's crazy.
yeah, nah. Like we said earlier in the episode, like I'm good, bro. Unless I absolutely have to. Like, I don't plan on. Knock on wood. I don't plan on getting on no more fights. While I'm here. But if it came down to it, I would. But I'm cool, bro.
Are you coming down from Mardi Gras?
Yo, I will know. Literally, I will know. I'll know by next Friday for sure. By
Okay,
next
good.
Friday for sure, I'll be able to let you know. Because
Mo, you coming down?
I definitely do.
You on mute?
You're mute, my boy.
I have to see because my mom's birthday is on the 18th.
Okay, yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, so I just got to see like what they
Wait,
got.
it's the 18th. Hold on. Cause maybe you could get off like Fat Tuesday and Wednesday and really come to the real party.
True.
I'm technically gonna be off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays going forward, so I might be.
The
able to-
18th is a Wednesday though. 18th is Ash Wednesday. So
18th is- okay.
so you could be here the weekend before, but that weekend's Valentine's weekend.
Oh, I ain't doing nothing Valentine's Day.
I'm gonna say I don't have a
No,
girl.
I know, but I don't know how like the parades and everything gonna be affected by Valentine's Day. Like if it's gonna be like a little more subdued because it's Valentine's Day, or no, they probably still gonna be outside. Last year taught me a lot. I said, oh, they take this seriously.
I'm gonna aim for I'm gonna mark that date, the 15th, and I'm gonna try to aim for that.
Okay, bet. But yeah, that Fat Tuesdays one is like the Super Bowl of all the parades. All the other parades is like warm up parades.
See, I low key don't want to be there for the biggest, just because I feel like I like crowds to an extent. Like I like being outside, seeing other people, but like I don't like it to where it's just unmovable. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
the inauguration.
Yeah, like I didn't tell a story on here, but I went to I think I did tell a story. I went to the Battery I told it last week, but when I went to the Battery for New Year's, and I was like, bro, this ain't even fun. Like this is
Yeah, so the weekend would be better for you. Yeah, the weekend.
yeah. So I'm gonna aim for, but if we don't do that weekend, the one after, either way. I mean, I'm gonna aim for the 15th though.
Bro, I had some king cake today. I had king cake last year, right, on camera, and all them folks got on my head because I ate it with a fork. They said, first of all, don't eat it with a fork. And yeah, they got on me. But I didn't really like it that much. So I got one. No, I didn't get one. They just put one in the office today, and it was a cherry filled one. Oh my goodness, bro, that was so good. I said, bro, this is 10 times better than whatever I had last year. Like, this is sensational, bro. And they said that's what you got to do with king cake. You got to eat a bunch of different king cakes to get to the one that you actually like. And I think I found it, bro, on try number 2, year 2. Oh my goodness. So shout out to all the king cake. Shout out Mardi Gras. Hey, Nola, baby.
Yeah, I was kind of tapped financially last time we went down there. So like this time I could stack up a little bit more so I could really enjoy New Orleans when we go down there. And I'll be down there for more than one day this time, hopefully. So not hopefully, I will be when I go down there. So yeah. So
Anything else, Mo, before we get out of here?
Nah, that's pretty much it for me, man. As I said, appreciate you, Rashad, for inviting me to the Bible study today. That was a good convo. Giovanni, if you ever get a chance, come pop in. I need to tap in with your boy who is a DJ, cause I don't know if I mentioned it to y'all that I got like a little mini DJ set, cause I ain't finna buy a full mixer just yet, cause I'm like, let me learn the basics and then pay cause them things like $200-$300. So
for the mixer.
Yeah. So I got like a little mini one that was like $100. I got it for Christmas, and so working on that, trying to get into my DJing, trying to get in my bag and whatnot. But yeah, man, this year, we locking in. All it takes is 6 months to a year to change your life, boys.
That's that real right there. No, that's sometimes even less than that, low key.
Facts. Just
not 90 days of consistency.
Yeah, low key. No, you're right.
For real, bro. And that's why, that's why I was saying, like, when we was in the Bible study, I was saying that that's one of my biggest things for this year, just being consistent, because, you can, I think especially, like, I know for me with, like, my diet, I'm for the most part disciplined, but then it'll be, like, one day or 2 days out of the week where I'll just be like, whatever, and then just, I'm eating wings and, eating wings and eating like Chinese food, and and when I eat the wings, I mean like 20 wings at a time. I'm going crazy, and it just kind of rolls back to progress, and that's where I just want to get like, let me just lock in, and then if I do enjoy stuff like that, like keep it in moderation. But yeah, man. So if I'm trying to be on, man, I want to be a completely new me. But yeah, man. So hey, to everybody out there, just keep grinding, stay consistent, man, and your life gonna change. Just in the words of Mac Miller, RIP Mac Miller, whose birthday just recently passed. I did not know Rashad had the same birthday as Mac Miller.
Yeah. 3 years apart, Mac Miller, and it's the same day Fredo Santana passed.
Oh yeah, RIP Fredo. But yeah, in the words of Mac Miller, just be you, it will work out.
Shout out Mac Miller. My goals, y'all know my goals, but I'm gonna say them anyway. By the end of April, I want 10,000 subscribers. I want to hit the 10K mark by the end of April. So that's the end of the first quarter of the year, and then I want 20,000 by the end of the year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got like my goal is a little bit more personal as far as like certain personal stuff, but definitely one of the main ones is just getting in shape for the summer. I'm trying to be like, see, I just saved a workout routine on TikTok earlier today that I want to do. So in 6 months, you'll be celebrating how you stayed down through it all. That's a fact. Super fact. As will you, homie. Yeah, so that's really it. Just being more consistent with the working out, eating healthy, and like I said earlier, just trying to stack as much bread as possible these next few months. So
one thing I did not know, I didn't know I had the same birthday as Dolly Parton until yesterday.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
My entire life, I did not know that until yesterday. I also have the same birthday as Junior Seau. Rest in peace, Junior Seau. CTE. Mental health matters. You know what I mean, for all the football players. You know what I mean.
Junior Seau. Shout out to Dolly Parton. Shout out to Jolene.
Shout out Jodie Sweeney, who played the big sister or the middle sister on Full House. Her birthday was also yesterday. Didn't know that until yesterday either. So yeah, main security. Appreciate it. Appreciate the words, man. And stay locked in, twin. You gonna win too.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, this summer, bro, I'm gonna be potting with my shirt off.
That's the goal. That's the goal, man. You know,
you gonna be potting like Blueface?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, nah, he's taking the streaming world by storm.
Well, all right, man. I guess we could wrap it on up then. Let's wrap it on up then. Everybody go around, let the people know where they can find y'all.
Find me on Twitter _Jelani, 2 underscores at the end. Find us at 1 a.m. podcast on YouTube. Well, the formal username is 1 a.m. podcast 992 on YouTube. So there I is. I haven't been on Twitter. I haven't tweeted in a few weeks now, but yeah, I don't know. We on Twitter.
Why we do 992? We all born in 95.
Right. None of us is born in 1992.
But yeah, you can find me on TikTok at Rubberband Mo. Find me on Instagram at RBMO ___, and then find me on X.
Damn, I was super late that time.
But yeah, you can find me on X at Monos_. You know, I just posted a new Abby. You know, do people be new Abby hashtag new Abby? People do that anymore?
No, remember Cuffham did it, bro. When he did the phase thing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's not as much of a thing anymore.
Bro, I remember when I changed to my last Abby, and then y'all hit me up in the group chat like, yo, like you on your rock star stuff, ain't you?
When you was crowd surfing, bro.
Oh yeah, that was a dope picture.
That one was crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
And it is.
No, that new Abby you guys, it's a good pick though.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say that. I see your bio. It is what it is till it ain't. Rest in peace, Mac Miller.
Yes, sir.
And it is what it is till it ain't. Mac was good, dog. He was really good.
Yeah, you know, in the words of Jay-Z, man, Mac, you know, black people are magic, but that boy Mac Miller nice too, though.
Precisely. Rest in peace.
Oh, hey, last thing, bro. Hey, y'all ready for the fall off?
That was a good one.
Yeah, no, this will turn into a whole segment right here, but yeah, no, I'm we go like super in. I think will we record? Yeah, we'll record before. But he's a rumor he's supposed to drop a mixtape before then. So
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. So I feel like by next episode, I feel like that mixtape might be out. But you know, I haven't listened to a Cole album in it's been some years. Like from the last full album I listened to was probably Forest Hills Drive.
Well, you haven't. Oh, dang!
I know a bunch of.
I thought he's about to say. I thought he about to say the off season.
I'm talking about I sat and listened to front to back uninterrupted. It was probably Forest Hills Drive. But I am going to sit here and listen to this front to back though, just because it's. Even though I don't listen to his albums like that no more, I do still like him as a rapper, and I am still, you know what I'm saying. I'm still interested in hearing what he has to say. So.
Nah, facts. Hey, real quick, what are those?
I think it got to be something Puma because I think he was signed to Puma.
Yeah, he Puma.
Yeah,
remember he had the Dreamville joints.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
So you telling me you wasn't listening to the "This is what you call a brick"? Hit me from your mom. He don't feed them time.
I could name a
Hey,
bunch of J.
OT,
Cole
hard.
songs in the last 10 years since the album came out. It's just I haven't. I've talked about this before. Like when J. Cole 2010, 2011, bro, it wasn't that many people on earth that was a bigger J. Cole fan than I was. Like when I first got into his music, and then I don't know what it was. It was like it just kind of gradually. I think once I went to college and like I saw what college was, I didn't want to hear him rap about college no more. And then he switched it up after that, but I kind of just fell back by that point. So
You was in your dorm filling up the dresser and you didn't feel as fulfilled.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it didn't hit the same at that point once I had my college experience. But no, I'm gonna definitely listen though for sure. I'm excited for it.
Man, I'll never forget Home for the Holidays, bro. That used to be my favorite song when I was in college.
Man, what? Man, look, girl, you still look as good as you did in science class. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll be home for the holidays. And if you see me better, holler at me. Hey, I got to get up out the city for it, try to trap me. I got to leave. I wish I could stay. But I'll be home for the come on, man. And to those that I used to know from way before, keep your head. Come on, man. But I don't even. It's crazy. Like
when he had the creative, the creative of the Rockefeller. Yeah, no, he was that era was awkward. Like when he was trying to wear like Versace and stuff like that. It just never, it never fit him.
No facts. But all right, y'all.
All right. Y'all
ready? Be safe.
Right.
Stay blessed.
Next episode we'll have a real more in-depth J. Cole analysis. We probably should talked about that earlier, but we kind of snuck it in at the end.
No facts.
All right, y'all fellas.
Salute.
We'll be back next week. T.I. back. So is the 1 a.m. boys.
So I gotta hit it like this, like T.I. be doing it.
Throw your motherfucking hands. Get 'em high.